Hey guys, it's me, your friend Chrissy, coming to you live from this very affordable hotel in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm here because I am headlining at Good Nights tonight at 8 o'clock. I better see you there if you're in the Raleigh Durham area. Why does my nose always itch like right before I go live? I think it's a nervous twitch. I'm not on drugs. So yeah, it's really great to be here. I haven't used the shower yet because the first thing I noticed when you walk into the bathroom is that the bottom of the like the toilet, not the toilet, but the bathtub, like you can scrape off like white chunks if you really wanted to. Like it's starting to flake off. But other than that, this is a great room. And I love that I'm propping up my laptop right now with two books, one from the hotel, one that I brought that I'm reading. So the two books are The Holy Bible and Rules for Radicals. That's what's currently propping up my laptop right now. So if you're in the North Carolina area, come to Good Nights tonight. I think they are moving location, so this might be their last week/weekend of shows in the current location. So I'd love to see you guys there. My brother is coming. This is a huge development. I was so shocked. I was hanging out with him and his wife and the kids yesterday. I hadn't seen the kids in like 3 years. So I was behind on my auntly duties, but it was so good to see them. And I was telling him about the album. He's like, oh, maybe I'll come. Because he loves to tell me all about the other stand-up comics he watches that aren't me. He like loves Ali Wong. I think he listens to Mike Kaplan. So whatever, we'll see him tonight. And a couple of friends might be there
Did
too.
you say he likes Mike Kaplan? How did he
Yes.
get into Mike Kaplan?
I think he just
Mike, right?
Yes, I think he just watches whatever comes up on like whatever channel. I just think he's kind of mostly like indiscriminate. I don't think he's definitely not a comedy nerd. Like he's not going to seek out. He just like whatever comes across his path, he'll watch. So I think whatever the mainstream is pushing, he'll definitely notice. And I guess he's a good example of like your average person, right?
You know what joke you should do, especially since your brother's going to be there, that I don't think is on your album, is the one about your dad.
Oh my God. Ew. Yeah, I should.
And I'm
That's
not going to
great.
say it just in case you end up putting it on a future album, but
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
he might actually ask you afterwards if that's true.
Well, we did actually mention it, like when we were talking about like how we grew up and like what we experienced and what we saw growing up. And I did casually mention it. So I don't think he would be shocked to hear a joke about it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fun. That's fun. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to get my set together. I'll definitely be sure to do like a bunch of jokes that weren't on the album. I would say about, I don't know, maybe half the jokes I normally do got onto the album.
Maybe. I mean, I'd say 2/3 of the album is newer material.
Right. Yeah. Really? 2/3?
I think so. Yeah, I do.
I know that the first 20, which is about like January 6th, that's all new.
Yeah, but you had other new stuff peppered throughout as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the dogs in the room. I can hear them.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
Yeah.
I miss them. I miss the dogs.
But your album's doing really good, Chrissy. I don't know if you want to give
I can't believe it.
an update.
I do. And so I think this is now the third day in a row that Live from January 6th is number 1 on iTunes and Amazon in comedy, and is it also new releases?
On Amazon, you're number 1 for new releases in comedy and bestsellers in comedy. And those are updated actually every hour. So
Wow.
you've been number 1 on those two for, well, longer than 3 days because your pre-sales, I guess, were doing so well.
Wow.
iTunes is updated every day, once a day. So being number 1 on iTunes 3 days in a row is pretty good.
Wow.
Pretty great.
Thank you guys. This is all thanks to you guys listening. If you haven't gotten it yet, get it. What are you waiting for?
Kinnell's in the chat.
Kinnell's in the chat. Ryan. I'm going to see Ryan. I think that Ryan, let me know if you need a ticket for if you're able to come to the Tampa show. I could get you in VIP. And then yeah, might be some fun Orlando activities with Ryan and the gang. I don't want to mention it in case it doesn't happen, but I'm going to go to Orlando after Tampa. So, I still haven't talked to my dad. I don't know. I just don't feel like he's going to feel like driving up from Naples to Tampa.
You should call him live.
Oh God. No, why? Nobody wants to hear that. What if
No.
he doxes himself? I don't know. What if he says something what would he possibly say? I don't know. My shirt matches this carpet. Remember this carpet I told you that it looks like The Shining?
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay. I'm about to show you guys my carpet. Fuck. Hold. All right.
Give us a tour. Let's see what this.
I took the camera off the stand. So I'm literally just holding a
Who's that guy in the bathroom?
Oh my God. Can you imagine how hilarious would that be?
Hilarious.
Hilarious, but horrible. 2 beds, classic 2-bed situation here where one bed becomes for your stuff or if I came here with you, it'd be 1 bed for sex, 1 bed for sleeping in.
Yeah, a wet bed.
A wet bed.
A wet bed and dry bed.
That's my bed with the stuff on it.
Because of my tears.
Can you see the carpet?
It's a little dark.
Fuck.
Oh, I can see it near the door though, where it's more lit.
Oh yeah, near the mirror, the window. Does that look like a little Shining-esque?
A little bit, yeah. I could see that.
Yeah. So, shoot. I'd have to unhook some things to take this on take it into the bathroom. It was good.
You gave us a tour. We got it.
The bathroom has like kind of an unnecessary door. Like I don't think there really needs to be a door to the bathroom in a hotel.
We all know what a girl's bathroom looks like, just the counter covered in toiletries.
That's what I am really luxuriating in that right now. The counter is covered with stuff, whereas I really try to not do that at home because I don't want to overwhelm the bathroom.
It's very kind.
I really try to like keep my shit together in a way. So, woo! I can't believe the album's doing so well. This is very exciting. There's been a couple of little articles. Hollywood and Toto picked something up, and I think the other article was called like Celeb something
weird, but it's basically the same. So what happens is somebody will write up, basically it's like a glorified press release, it looked like.
Okay.
And then all these other websites and blogs picked it up and just copied and pasted it basically. So what it looks like Christian Toto did was he took it and elaborated a bit more.
He made it better.
Of course.
He corrected the spelling errors.
Yeah.
And he added his own links.
Yeah, and I saw a couple versions of the same article in different languages as well.
Whoa.
So it's good. Someone wrote a decent article about you and Tom McDonald, and yeah, a bunch of other people picked up that same article.
Yeah, the spirit of the article was good. Their heart was in the right place. Who cares if you spell everything right? Big deal.
But there was something interesting in it, and I don't know how you felt, where it said that the title of your album alone would give reporters and journalists pause to even cover you. Do you think that that's true?
Yes, because when I reached out to a buddy to be on his show, to see if he would plug the show, and his show was on Fox, and he was like, "We can't touch January 6th." So, but he's like, "But I'm happy to plug you as a person, as a comedian." So, yeah, I think there's probably, and I didn't think of that when we chose the title. It's just there was nothing else that I wanted it to be. There was no other
title and topic. I think the title and the topic are kind of what's giving it a little bit of juice too. People are seeing the title on the #1 on Amazon, #1 on iTunes, and it's probably getting a couple people to check it out and take a look at it.
Yeah, I like that it shows it in like a fun and friendly light, just mixing it up. Mixing it up from what people have been told about the day. Yeah, so it was fun. It was fun to go on InfoWars and talk about it, and the Blaze, and Kumia let me do a shout out the other day on Monday. So that was really cool. So thanks, guys. Buy it if you haven't yet. The internet is all very much talking about Emma Watson. It's this photo in particular. This is from the quartering. This has to be photoshopped, right? Emma Watson is like 31. This looks like one of those apps to age you up. There's a lot of different. All right. So this is, and let me know if this is cutting out at any point because I'm dealing with hotel Wi-Fi and I no longer have the ability to step up my Wi-Fi for $5. Like I was able to yesterday, but today, for some reason, I called the hotel. They're like, no, we don't have that anymore.
Your stream is better than average, I'd say.
Okay.
For a hotel.
For a hotel streamer.
Yeah.
So let's see. All right.
Just,
I mean, I could give what I think and then, or I could read the comments first. I'm legit. Corner Black thinks I'm legit concerned she's addicted to meth or something.
That doesn't help.
What is really so bad about this? I think she's wearing a lot of makeup here. I think that's most of this. It's the makeup and it's the lighting. And obviously this pose isn't good for her. Like, you know what? She's a thin gal to begin with. She's in Hollywood. So there's like, you don't just have to be thin. You have to be like very thin as you can get your body, basically. So she's naturally thin. Plus, she's probably under eating because you have to. This is Hollywood, baby. So, and like you can tell that she's under eating by like looking at, you can basically almost see her like rib cage coming through her chest here, which you wouldn't see if she was standing with better posture. Again, she's like signing an autograph. And this is like either a paparazzi or a fan took this shot. So obviously like the arms are fine, like the chest, yeah, she's thin. She's like got very little body fat on her. And a lot of there's a ton of makeup on. So like if she looks older, it's because like it's all this dark makeup. She clearly has eyebrow pencil on. So it's just a lot. This is a heavy makeup look right here. Plus she's obviously doing some kind of like foundation, concealer, like your classic red carpet look. It's a lot of makeup because you want it to stay for hours and like look decent and not smeared off your face. And I don't know if Emma Watson normally gets Botox or fillers, but yeah, she looks like somebody who doesn't get much or doesn't get it at all or doesn't get it at all on her forehead. Yeah, yet if like she was going to get like injections and there was no lines at all, well then people criticize you for that. So I mean,
what do you think the number one thing is that's throwing people off? Is it the forehead?
Her hair is looking
or the greasy
flat.
The hair looks bad though.
Who did her? Who styled her? It's
Emma Watson is gorgeous. Like I don't think there's any denying
beautiful.
like she's a Hollywood 8 or 9, across the board. So I think maybe it's just the fact that there's one picture of her that looks bad. Like, the picture of Beyonce when she's on stage, like mid grunt or scream that everyone always points to. It's the same thing here.
So that was the bad version of her. So I'm going to bring up another picture of her from that same night. This is haters calling Emma Watson old at the BAFTAs, which is the British American Film Television Association something. So there she is. That's like her looking how she planned to look, I think. She's standing upright. You can't see her rib cage as much. They did cut off her forehead. But the hair is bad. I feel like she didn't leave very much time for her hair. Okay, and this is her normally. Yeah, she is. Okay, she is 31. Confirmed.
People calling her a 7, 7.5, 7. I mean, come on. It's just same.
Come on. She's great. Everyone is. And of course, why would Emma Watson or anyone need Botox? Only 31. Bad lighting. She's wrinkling her forehead. I agree with that. But these Hollywood stars, like they don't wait until they start looking old to have things done to them. Like I know girls who are like well into all this stuff in their 20s. So, of course, leave it to like random other women on the internet to like come to her defense. You're sexist. I'm gonna bring up Lauren Southern. Her tweet about it. Pretending Emma Watson isn't hot is a right-wing cope, and I will take no part in it. You all are unbelievably cringe. I dislike her politics. I'm not delusional, though. I will die on this hill. Conservatives talk all day about how they want women to be mothers, to settle down, be more natural, etc. Then fuel this culture of making women fear aging. more than anything, to the point that they pump their faces full of silicone and shudder at pregnancy. Yes, this is why this is something almost no one talks about. The women in Hollywood who are pregnant, even currently pregnant, are not. They use moon bumps, they wear these fake bellies, and they have surrogates carry their babies for them because there is this pressure to like, you know, you're going to lose your body, you're going to like whatever it is, stretch out your vag, you're going to need to take all these months to like get your body back. So Rihanna's not even really actually pregnant right now. She wears a moon bump. A lot of these stars have other people carry their kids to them. Kim Kardashian only carried her, I think, her first baby north, and then the rest were surrogates. So I just don't know why there's such shame around that. Like, why do you have to even pretend to carry your own baby? Why can't you just be like, oh yeah, I'm busy, I'm a celebrity, somebody else is doing the pregnancy for me? But then I think the attention would be on like, who are the surrogates? How much are they getting paid? You know, how much are their lives controlled by said celebrity? Are they? Because I remember when Kim Kardashian had one of her surrogates, it was very much like she could only eat certain things, and I remember there were more stories about the surrogate. So I guess when you're open about it, people demand to know more. And this is from Sour Patch Lids. I personally can't handle all the excuses for her. She looked bad. It's fine. She's skinny and frail and had a bad makeup day, and she's had a bad haircut in the past. And she's a vicious feminist married to herself. Gross ideas leak out. Oh my God, is that true? Wow.
Married to herself? What does that mean?
You know, it's something like,
is that
I don't know if
left-wing
it's
thing?
Yeah, it is. It's like something when I was a feminist, you'd be like, "Oh, I don't need a man. Like, I'll just be." It's nothing formal. You just say you're like, "I'm in a relationship with myself," or like,
On my career. I've heard
I guess
that.
if she's going around saying she's married to herself, that just means she's, you know, really deciding to be single. So this is Emma signing. Oh wow.
You were very polite, and I totally missed you. Sorry.
That looks like it's literally where the picture was taken from.
Yeah.
That one side.
This is how most, like, I'm not saying most, so many women in Hollywood look like this. And I think we're very spoiled by filters, by tweaks, you know, in our digital media.
Sending you much love.
Yeah, this is like exactly. So it's a lot of makeup. It's like, yeah, she doesn't have a ton of fillers in her face yet. And she's super thin. So you put that all together, that's what's going to happen.
Would you, Chrissy? Would you?
Would I become very skinny?
No. Would you?
Would I bang her?
Yeah.
I would. I wouldn't kick her out. Unless she was like selfish in bed. Like if she was a diva in bed, I would get very tired of that right away. Like if she was like, I'd rather not blow your boyfriend, I'd be like, get out of here. What good are you?
You know what's funny is how much everyone is guilty of this. How much we're all able to pretend someone isn't attractive because of their beliefs or their politics. And not to say that I like any of AOC's personality or politics, but she is good looking.
She is good looking.
And the same way people are shitting on Emma right now, and they're saying, oh, her politics or this or that. That's fine. Nobody's asking you to have a conversation with her, but would you? Is usually just what it comes down to with the physicality of it.
Hate banging. I always find it endearing and hilarious when like right-wing guys or conservative guys, like they let it slip that they would bang AOC. Like that's just, you're being human. To pretend that you wouldn't bang someone, especially a guy wouldn't bang someone because their politics. Come on. That's something that would more, I think, affect a woman. Because generally as a group we're not able to bang people without like emotional connection. Like generally as a group, men can just like hit it and quit it a bit easier. I know if Anna were here, she would object and she'd be like, no, that's what I like to do that. Nina Infinity says, I'm with you on this. I hate her politics, but she's still very pretty. And one shitty pic has nothing to do with her shitty politics or feminism. Though if we are judging her looks, she might seem underweight, which is also unhealthy. Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely looks frail. Like
if this weren't this, yeah, this picture is all about the forehead and her chest. when you think of it. Because, like, all right, we get it. She's wearing a lot of makeup. It's an event. People love to just jump on this. I don't know. Or you wonder, like, does this get pushed and go viral? Because whoever Emma Watson's PR team is like, oh, this will be good for her. This will generate a lot of buzz. It'll generate this conversation of her as this victim. We can, again, go over all her same points about feminism and it's so hard being a woman in Hollywood. I wonder how much of this is orchestrated and pushed by, like, her team.
You think her makeup was orchestrated by her team?
No, I think that how viral this went.
Oh.
You know, just one bad I mean, unless you think this is all generated by one bad photo and then the internet just.
I think it's generated by one bad photo. I think it's organic, the same way, like I said, that Beyonce picture. Let's see if I can pull that up.
Let me find that.
It's fucking funny.
I'm Googling that, and I'm just going Beyonce bad photo.
I'm Googling Beyonce ugly.
Turn the black outfit.
just yeah, with the black outfit.
Oh, it's this whole show. This whole show. It's like full of bad photos of her. There's many bad photos. I don't know. There's people walking past my room that are so noisy. Okay, here we go. This is the show with this black outfit. There's multiple bad photos.
Top right. Or yeah, the two on the top right.
This one here, this one here.
That's your left.
Oh, fuck. This one.
Yeah. Can you zoom in on that? Let's see.
On the GIF?
Or whatever, the picture.
This is funny, though. Let me bring up the other tab of photos. Damn, there's a lot going on here. Wow, it's hard to zoom in on these. The face, the arms. Damn. Wow, these are bad photos from a different angle. This is Christina Aguilera.
Everybody's got bad photos.
Everyone's got bad photos. It's just part of the deal. I think you have to just kind of be, this is part of it. This is the career. Like when I bumped into Jay at the airport yesterday, he's like, oh, let's take a picture. And I was like, all right. I'm like not wearing a stitch of makeup. I'm like, but let's do it, you know? And he's like, it's okay. I don't have to post it. He's like, no. I was like, I need to be okay with, like, if I'm traveling around in public, like, you need to be okay with people taking a photo of you and it getting out. Like, if that's how you're presenting yourself to the world, like, all right, you gotta be all right with it.
No, Jay wasn't wearing any makeup either, to be fair.
No, he wasn't.
He could use a little foundation.
He's perfect. He's perfect the way God made him. And people were like, oh, he's short. I'm like, he was crouching down.
What? Isn't Jay like 6'3", 6'4"?
He's
taller than me, right?
He's a little taller than you. Doesn't feel like that much. Maybe he's lying.
Weird.
Yeah. And he's like, because we were on like opposite people movers and he like said my name and I was like, oh my God. I was like, Jay, holy shit. And then I was looking for a while. I was like, oh, are we going to like go say hi to each other? Or is he like running off? And then he came back on the other people mover. And then that's when I started the video. And then it was like literally 2 minutes of talking. And then I was like, okay, I've got to go. I have to do my connection. So
he's going to be in Savannah, right?
Yeah, Savannah to do an event with his clothing company. I forget the name of it, but it's like his Rebellion, the Rebellion clothing line. So I was like, look at you, bougie man. And now my hotel room is hot. So yeah. Oh wait. So Emma Watson, what are your feelings?
I think she's very good looking. Some people are arguing in the chat 6 or 7. I think 7, 8, 8.5 at the most. It's just a bad picture. And just what happens when, you have makeup done for the red carpet, because obviously it's also got to be for the lights, the lighting there.
Yeah, this makeup was done so that when she's standing back against the step and repeat, that it
Mhm.
shows up well. Like, this is makeup to be
Exactly.
photographed from a distance.
Yeah.
Like, I wear way more makeup to do the wet spot than I do when I'm live streaming. So I'll do I'll do more makeup if I'm gonna be on stage
Oh, I
or
remember in the
and
beginning,
compound.
the first couple times you did compound because of the lighting, weren't you like shiny?
Yeah, shiny and, like, looking like washed up a little, and then obviously, there's no makeup person at compound, so just over the years from, like, observing what other makeup artists do, and it's like you just realize, okay, like, powder is crucial, like, powder on your T-zone. But then I feel bad for people who don't like the other people at compound who don't like even guys need a little powder. Even Kumia needs a little powder. Like especially when you're talking for a couple hours, you got the hot lights on you, you're gonna get a little greasy.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think we're so used to seeing these close-up selfie photos that are so heavily filtered that when you like see a real person, it's like, I would have done bigger hair if I were her.
I Twitter DM'd you a funny picture that someone made of her.
Ooh. Why is it taking me so long? Oh my god. That's funny.
Yeah. Speaking of The Shining,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Wow, okay. It looks just like her. Holy
Yeah.
cow. Oh my god. That is so good. All right, I gotta retweet that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's Hollywood, baby. You can't be too skinny. You can't be too big. The people will let you know.
You know, it's interesting. You brought up surrogates. Did you see all the shit and praise that Dave Rubin is getting? Him and his husband or partner or whatever.
I saw that. So they have this is interesting. They have 2 babies coming like just a couple months from each other.
Yeah, it's in the private chat. I sent you the link.
Oh
But a
yeah, I
lot of
see that.
people are upset about, I guess, what happens. And it's funny. People on the left are upset about this.
Really?
Yeah, really.
How hypocritical.
It's so
Is
strange.
this meant to be like a Star Wars reference?
Yeah, I think so.
Like the twins, like
I think it's a line
Oh.
from Force Awakens.
Right,
Harrison
okay.
Ford.
So they must have had I mean, did they want 2 babies? Maybe they had 2 surrogates going, and then in case, like, somebody lost the baby, they'd have a
Or
backup
runs
baby.
away or says, "No, I'm
Right,
keeping it."
right. How often must that happen? The surrogate goes, "Nah, I'm good. I think I'm attached. I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
it."
I bet it happens a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, what happened to my body, my choice? You know what I mean? Like the left is all about my body, my choice, this and that when it comes to abortions and being
Mhm.
pro-choice and everything. But here they're saying that it's criminal and inhumane to separate the baby from the mother.
Wow, is that what Mark Dice here is saying? This is
Oh, yeah, yeah.
horrifying?
Yes, Mark Dice, who's not on the left, but I saw it more coming from the left.
Interesting. So he
Yeah,
is
Mark
what?
Dice got blocked by Rubin.
Ooh,
Yeah.
this is horrifying. Buying women's eggs and then renting other women's wombs to grow their children who will be deprived of their mothers and instead forced to be raised by 2 gay men as theirs. Any Christian or conservative congratulating them is just as bad as a Marxist. Wow.
Mhm.
That's not a good take.
It's not talked about that much. So I have not formed a full opinion on it yet. I could see both sides of it though.
Yeah. Like who am I to say like what's right or what's wrong? Like Dave Rubin seems to have his shit together. He has a stable partner, it seems, like enough money to raise these kids comfortably. Um, so I mean that's already a couple legs up than a lot of kids.
Someone interesting in the chat says suggesting that Anderson Cooper attended this, and yeah, I don't think he got backlash. I don't even remember hearing about it.
Oh, Anderson Cooper's babies?
Yeah.
I think he has at least one.
Now, do you think who's the father? Do you think they both had to?
That's what's so interesting. Like, imagine they both jizz into a cup, and that's why they have 2 babies. They're like, you know what? We'll both jizz. Because right, I mean, imagine like you're dating a man, Frank. Like, who would you want? You know what I mean? You would want to pass along your seed.
Yeah. Yeah. Would I be would I put both seeds in the same cup and have them battle it out in the womb?
That's exciting.
Right?
Like, yeah. Hunger Games.
The baby still comes out black somehow. Everyone's confused. How did this go? What went wrong?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Anderson Cooper announces birth of second child. This was recently. Yeah, this was just last month. He didn't get any shit at all. But did we? Yeah, I feel like we saw Anderson with his husband.
Baby batter wars. That's
The
funny.
CNN anchor and his parenting partner, Benjamin Mice, and I have welcomed a son named Sebastian Luke. What a boring. Sebastian was so, like 10 years ago. I'm sorry.
Sebastian's the dumbest name.
It really is. No one's going to enjoy being named Sebastian. There's no way to shorten that or make it fun. It's like you either become a professional pianist or you become a singing crab. Those are your options.
That's it. At least you know you're going into music somehow.
Yeah. And his best friend have a baby. Did they give any details? Co-parents. Wyatt calls me daddy and Benjamin is papa. Daddy and papa. Hi, Poppy.
Oh, daddy.
Daddy and papa.
It's interesting. Somebody in the chat says one child is from Rubin, the other's from the husband. That's something about that is a little strange.
So that is true.
Yeah. So is there competition then? Like, is Rubin gonna love his kid
right
more?
Even if you're gay,
his offspring.
Even if you're gay, there's still that feeling of like, I want my seed to go on. And if each of these kids like is from each of these dudes, then clearly that was going on. Wow. That's neat.
So it'll be half brothers. Oh, eggs are from the same woman. What?
What?
How are the eggs from I think this person's fucking with us. Violetta says. How is that possible? This woman's gonna have.
Think about it. Yes.
Are they not carrying the baby?
You can harvest your eggs, and then that's what women do all the time. They harvest their eggs, they freeze them, and then when they try to get pregnant, you try to fertilize multiple eggs at the same time, and that's why a lot of women, when they do in vitro, end up with multiples, like.
So how are these babies going to be born 2 months apart?
They must have been fertilized from the same woman's eggs, and then put into two different women, in vitroed into 2 women, so they could carry them at the same time, so they could be close brothers, I guess. Though, damn, that's like very on purpose twins right there.
Wow.
I wonder if like the mom or a mom will be in their life at all. I mean, like kids that are adopted that are away from their biological mother, like that doesn't necessarily mean that they're doomed.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that. But...
like it's not good to not get your mom's breast milk because you're missing out on all those natural immunity and antibodies and things.
So we're saying that these eggs came from one woman, and both of the eggs are in 2 different surrogate mothers with both of these men's sperm.
Don't you love science? I wonder if the woman whose eggs they are is carried one of them.
Maybe. It's a little weird.
It's weird. But then they really are related. Then it's like effectively Dave and his husband jizzed into the same woman. Basically.
Just without the fun.
Yeah, and then they were kept in different garages. Wow. This is the complicated plight of gay men wanting to start a family.
No, well, just 10, 20 years ago, they would just pretend to be straight, start a family, and then go to a bar afterwards, or
be
Piano
miserable
Man.
For decades.
What's the Piano Man lyrics? That it's actually a gay bar?
Yeah, there's someplace he'd rather be. He's quick with a smoke or a light up quick with a joke or light up your smoke. Put this
A
someplace
lot of
you'd
it.
rather be.
But you got some great super chats sitting around. I don't know if you want to hit those.
Oh, I have been ignoring them. Tune in, drop out. Live about 40 minutes away from Raleigh. Oh, live about 40 minutes away from Raleigh. Be sure to tell some joke about Duke and Carolina basketball since March Madness started today. Ooh, I will. I'll put that on my notes. There's no paper in this hotel. There's no notebook. Like they usually have a small notebook, a couple of sheets of like crusty, coffee stained papers that you can write thoughts on, which is what I'd rely on for putting my skits together. My set.
Your little sketches.
But there's nothing here. There's nothing. Duke and Carolina basketball.
I'll be right back.
Oh, bye. Frank's gone. Young Pei Ching, what's up? Good morning, Chrissy. Still haven't finished the album yet, but love it so far. Thanks, buddy. Thank y'all for listening. Amouranth for the win. How's the free breakfast? I don't know. I didn't go down. And I probably missed it by now. So I made coffee from the machine in the room. It's not inspiring, but I might venture out. My brother's wife said there was like a decent coffee place near this hotel. So I'll check it out. I've been eating the snacks that I brought on the plane, like jerky and these moon cheese balls that are like good for keto. It's hard to do keto out here. I'm like, tell my brother, I'm like, I'm on keto. He's like, great, we're getting sandwiches. I was like, okay. Inverse look. Best of luck to you. Thanks, buddy. Andrew Thomas. What's up, Andrew? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Always really beautiful and sexy, Chrissy. You aren't wearing your green. No, I'm not. I do have one green shirt that I bought to do a Jen Psaki impression. And it's like a blousey polyester. Like I wouldn't really wear this other than to do a character. I thought to bring that, but it's like not a V-neck and it's like not flattering. So there. Yes.
Oh, nothing. Just
I heard you breathing. Paul Colton. The stringy hair, though. Yeah, the hair was not good. The hair. She should have done bigger hair. Should have gone bigger hair. And
bigger hair is always better on girls.
And don't these people have like a squadron of handlers to help get them together? Like, shouldn't they have been able to do more with her? The Front Porch Conservative. Good afternoon, Lady Mayor. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Congrats on the new album. It's hysterical. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Savannah on Saturday night at the Wormhole. Wow. Be safe. Have fun. I feel like I'm going to be meeting a lot of people IRL this weekend. People from the chat. Jish Piquet, I've been waiting for you to come to North Carolina and I'm stuck at work and can't make it. Break a leg tonight. Oh no. Where do you work? Maybe I'll come to your office and tell a joke. That'd be creepy. John Thomas. I love the animation in your clip from the album. Definitely getting it. You cosplay as Patton. I will worship you. Wow, that like just came out too.
Yeah, I just dropped it at I think 11 or 12.
Ooh. Thanks, John. Mr. VNM. AOC and Lauren Bobart both. One for a night and the other to marry. If you could get AOC like so drunk to the point where like she is just not talking very much and she's just kind of fun and maybe she's back in her like bartending days, then I understand that would be doable. Piano
She was
Man
cute
lyrics.
in college.
Yeah.
You ever seen the video of her?
No.
I get it. Dancing around on a rooftop.
Maybe I have.
Tight shirt.
Should I bring
stop.
up
I should
the
stop.
We get it. We get it, Frank. Wow. This is why I shouldn't go out of town. Billy Joel lyrics.
Wait, do you want the AOC thing first or you want
Sure.
I'm trying to get it.
Let's look at AOC.
All right, I'm trying to find a direct link, but it's attached to this at least.
This was when was she in college? The early aughts?
Just a couple years ago, I think.
Old AOC dance video goes viral as supporters mock shaming attempt. Okay, I have seen this. What is this? Is there sound?
Don't play the sound.
What is this for?
Okay, I found the direct video link. If that's more helpful, then you got it. Yeah.
What was this a video for?
Something from Boston University. They're just being gay.
This is awesome. But this is endearing because it's like, oh, wow, she was a real person at one point. I don't know what this guy's doing now.
She looks exactly the same, too.
Exactly. What class? What year did she graduate? Let's Google it.
She should have an AOC boobs account.
Yes, she should. Wow, my high school crush went to Boston University. Wow, she graduated in 2011. Holy shit. Damn. She went from bartender, politician, educator, activist to in Congress.
I mean, chat, come on. You wouldn't? Oh, that dance isn't helpful, but...
There's plenty of like cringy dudes too that you could have the same conversation with. Like, oh, would you?
Of course.
But right, like, are men better able to put aside like a woman's beliefs to bang them? Wow, who's this girl? What were they advertising with this video? What is she
doing?
She's expressing herself.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's
That
still
girl looks like Brittany Snow.
Yeah. Didn't she die? That was Brittany
What?
Murphy.
Yeah.
Brittany Murphy died.
Brittany Snow was from Pitch Perfect and is in that new horror film coming out.
BU Culture Shock. Oh my God, this is so dumb. College kids should really not be given video cameras for any reason. This is so cringy.
Do you think AOC really believes all the things she says, or do you think she's told what to do and say?
Yeah, I definitely think she has handlers. I've heard some things that like that her whole persona was completely created, that she was like plucked out and like kind of chosen to be this person to appeal to a specific demographic at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I feel like probably like 60% of like her identity is scripted or created for her. And then like whatever comes out, they're like, oh, that sounds kind of dumb. That might just be like her own youth or her kind of like sheltered life. Because she was never like a poor kid, right? Isn't she from Yorkville or Yorktown?
Yorktown. Yeah, that's up where Jimmy and Dina live. Rich DeLeo lives there. It's a nice area.
Yeah, the chat thinks she's a puppet.
Oh, for sure. I think
I'd like to stick my hand in her butt. Says the chat.
Work her like a puppet.
Ew. Kent Woods, also stoked for my wife and I to see you at the Wormhole on Saturday. Yes, Kent. Hope y'all are enjoying it in North Carolina. I enjoy North Carolina just because my niece and nephew are here, and my brother, and my sister-in-law. R. James, Sandy Cortez equals fraud. Matthew Hammond. You were mentioned on Tuesday's main event with Geeks and Gamers. And on another note, I am watching videos of Jimmy Carr. He has no fear with jokes. Yeah, Jimmy Carr is great. I'm going to get to one more. And then we'll get to somebody who does have a fear of their own jokes. Rocks and Forest Quiver. St. Pat's stream confirmed. Have a good show tonight. Oh, it's St. Patty's Day. I don't have any green to wear.
I think we teased the Billy Joel thing enough. I'm curious what the chat thinks about.
Oh, you want me to put the lyrics up?
Yeah. So I don't know if everyone knows this, but people are speculating that Piano Man is based on a time that Billy Joel played piano in a gay bar.
Regular crowd shuffles in.
And when you start looking at the lyrics that way, it kind of starts to make sense.
Loneliness. Let's put it up on the screen. We can't listen to it, can we?
No.
Ah!
Do not play it.
It's 9:00 on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you play me a memory?" I'm not really sure how it goes. This is already sad. But it's sad and it's sweet. I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. So is it Billy Joel saying that, or is it the old man at the bar?
That's the old man at the bar.
Okay, so that guy's gay.
Possibly.
Sing us a song. Piano Man, sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. I mean, that could just be, you're at a bar, everyone's drinking.
Here we go. Verse
now,
2.
John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free.
Because he's hitting on him.
Yeah.
He's trying to get Billy Joel drunk.
Isn't that the job of every bartender to be charismatic, get them drinking?
I bartended for years. I didn't give everyone free drinks like that. This
just
is
girls.
Yeah, just girls.
Interesting. He's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. I mean, you could say that of any bartender, that they're just sort of like checked out.
True.
But if he is gay and this is a gay bar, then the bartender wishes he were somewhere else. He wishes he were in a hallway getting plowed. He says, "Bill, I believe this is killing me." Does that mean AIDS? As the smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Okay, so dead end job.
So he's sucking dick to try and get gigs.
We all know that. Yeah. It's called showbiz. Now, Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife.
Sure, he didn't.
Yeah, no, just didn't have the time.
And what is a real estate novelist? Someone who writes about houses?
Right. Real estate. Like maybe a historian of some kind?
Sounds pretty gay.
It sounds pretty gay. Real estate novelist. So he writes about, maybe architectural trends. But I wouldn't say real estate novelist. Maybe he just needed that for rhyming. Just didn't have time for a wife. He has time to talk with Davey, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life because, we know how the Navy is. Don't ask, don't tell. And the Navy's the gayest of them all. Although recently somebody told me that, was it that the Marines were gayer than the Navy or that the Army was gayer than the Navy? Forget. Maybe the chat can tell me if that's changed. The waitress is practicing politics. Is this about AOC? And the businessman slowly gets stoned. They're sharing a drink called Loneliness, and it's better than drinking alone. Well, this is just, bars in general. But yeah, we got this guy, closeted homo, and the waitress is she's a waitress, and she's lonely. She's what they call a fag hag working at a gay bar.
Yep.
Sing us a song of the Piano Man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody. You guys feeling all right? It's a pretty good crowd for Saturday. Yeah, because it's the weekend. That's when gays go out. And the manager gives me a smile because he knows that it's me they've been coming to see to forget about life for a while. So either he's hot or he's talented or both. Everyone's like simping for him.
Mm-hmm.
And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, "Man, what are you doing here?" So that means, does that mean he is bigger and more famous? Like they're so shocked to see him there. Why
I
would
think
he
they're
be
shocked
there?
because he's a straight man.
Oh, or maybe Billy Joel's like he had a gay phase. He's like, "Oh, I just like hanging out at a gay bar. Oh, I don't know, it's just a gig." Or are the patrons all trying to turn him?
They're all trying to turn him. I bartended for years, and there's a place that I bartended at called the Korova Milk Bar, which was based on Clockwork Orange.
Where is that?
And it was in White. It used to be in Alphabet City in Manhattan, and then they had it in White Plains. And I ended up becoming the head bartender, and they started doing a gay night on Sundays. And only
Was it
one
your
of the
idea?
dude, no, not my idea. One of the dude was okay with doing it, so I'd fill in often on Sunday nights, and I got hit on all the time by these gay guys, and half of them were in the closet. A bunch of them had wives at home and families,
Oh
and it was
shit!
just going out Sunday night for a beer with the guys, and it's like they're there. They look like straight dudes, but they're
Wow.
fully, yeah, all gay. All of them were gay, and they're all hitting on everybody. And anybody who was straight, it was like blood in the water.
Wow. So you were the blood.
Me and this other dude that I was from. Oh, actually, this guy Gene Everett, Chrissy. He's a big fan of yours.
Oh, he's a comic, isn't he?
No, he used to be in a band, but he's a fan of yours. He's straight as well, and we would kind of like, okay, we'll do this together. It's fine.
Make out.
Yeah, we'd make out. But it was, yes, someone said certified gay bait. I was absolutely certified gay bait. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Man, I wish I could have seen you. I wish I could have seen you in your element, getting hit
Just
on by
me, black t-shirt, black pants, 20 pounds lighter.
getting
really
preyed on by gays.
getting preyed on, yeah.
Would they just like
But the tips
keep
were
dropping
great.
lemons in front of you and like seeing what you would do?
If I could pick it up with my ass, yeah.
I was imagining lemon slices. Now, when you say pick it up with your ass, that's obviously the whole lemon.
Yes, squat
Like
down.
getting you to bend over. And
But nobody ever crossed the line, but they were always hitting on anybody they perceived to be straight because they wanted almost like a notch in the belt, you know?
wow. I would never, like, if I was talking to a gay dude, I would be like, ugh, no. Like, there's no desire to try to turn somebody gay straight, but why the other way around? Right, because I guess like maybe straight is the default of society. And it's scandalous. And it's like, you know what it is? It's a huge compliment. That means like you were so hot, you were able to like get this person attracted to you.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
It's an ego nod. Wow. You're like, they didn't cross any lines. You're like, but they would have, and they were ready to at any moment. If you were like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I need help. Do you want to join me? What do guys even say? Okay, I want to talk about Amy Schumer, who has some PR team because when she's back in the news, she's really back in the news. First of all, if you Google Amy Schumer apologizes for jokes, so many fucking articles come up, like pages and pages. All she's doing is apologizing for jokes. For years, she's been apologizing for jokes. It's like, well, why continue to be a comedian then if you're just going to continue this process of apologizing for everything you say? Like, what is the fun of being a comic, pursuing a comedy that's supposed to be free speech, if you always have to backtrack? I don't know. It's easy to talk shit about her, but I think she's so controlled by the Hollywood machine that she's kind of a slave at this point. Like, there's not that much room for actual creativity on her part because she's just so ingrained. Let me pull this up here. Okay, this is pretty recent. Okay, this is from the 10th. Just a week ago, Amy Schumer explains why she didn't want to be in the Barbie movie. Remember the Barbie movie when that was kind of in production a few years ago? They always mention I Feel Pretty as her credit. I guess that was the most recent film she did. The I Feel Pretty actor spoke to the Hollywood Reporter about why she dropped out of Sony's live action Barbie in 2017. The original excuse was that she had scheduling conflicts, but that wasn't exactly the whole story. They definitely didn't, and this is where it gets a little confusing for me. They definitely didn't want to do it the way I wanted to do it, the only way I was interested in doing it. And when you read that, you go, oh, we're about to hear something like really badass, something really boundary pushing. What comes next is, as an example of how different their visions were, Schumer said that her script cast Barbie as an inventor, which led the studio to ask for Barbie to invent high heels made of Jell-O. And to celebrate the collaboration, it sent a pair of Manolo Blahniks to Schumer. And then Schumer says the idea that that's what every woman must want right there. The idea that that's just what every woman must want right there. I should have gone, you've got the wrong gal, Schumer said. And then they go on to saying that Margot Robbie was later cast as the lead in 2019, which is still in the works. So this is confusing to me. Like, this is not a great example of how the visions were different. Like, big deal. Like, there's how is there being high heels involved? So it sounds like Schumer is saying, well, not every woman just wants designer high heels. I'm out. Like, she's clearly not against Jell-O. Look at her. So she must be against high heels. Like, what, that this is too, I don't know, you got to fight the patriarchy and be anti high heels. So she was out because of this. I just don't feel like that's enough of a reason. Like, I'm not convinced. Like,
I don't think that's what happened at all. I think she's lying. Her box office numbers and reception from people plummeted after she became so woke.
I Feel Pretty. Yeah.
Well, not just that. I mean, you're going from Trainwreck, which was actually a decent movie, which brought in $110 million domestic, to Snatched, and then the following year, I Feel Pretty, which neither of them cracked 50 million domestic. I think she had a lot. Good. And then the Leather special came out and all that shit all around the same time. She kind of, I think she blew it.
She was losing steam. While Schumer is no longer attached to the project, she has her hands full. And now, of course, they're promoting this Life and Beth, which is going to be on Hulu tomorrow. And they're promoting that she's co-hosting the Academy Awards later this month with Wanda Sykes and Regina Hall. This is what made me feel bad for her. I emailed my lawyer about 2 jokes the other day, and he was like, no. Schumer told the Hollywood Reporter. And while she told the outlet that she'll likely take a couple risks, yeah, right. She jokingly told Extra earlier this week that she's ready to burn every bridge. Yeah, right. I would say the opposite is true. I would say she's looking to kiss as much ass as possible because her latest projects haven't been doing that well. I'm going to get myself into some trouble, per usual. Oh, really? And by trouble, do you mean you're going to, in a month, apologize for something you said when you were hosting the show? Can't wait for that. So ballsy. Wanda and Regina are hilarious. We're having a blast preparing. I mean, I don't know who made the decision to let me personally be a host, but it's not a good one because it'll burn bridges. I'll burn everyone. No, it's just that you didn't pull in enough numbers for them to book you by yourself, and we needed to have some diversity in there as well. So, I mean, let's put all 3 together, and maybe all of you together equal 1 person that enough people are interested in to watch the show. But I doubt it. So she has to run everything by her people. If her people say no, she doesn't do it. That doesn't sound like a great creative process. So now we have, okay, so now, I mean, Amy Schumer, her whole career has been like pro body positivity, having a brave body, AKA a slovenly overweight body, and then like just complain about, beauty standards while you continue to look like shit. But yeah, she's so brave. She's great. All that.
Well, that's only evolved, if I may, from when she went from being kind of attractive 10 years ago to being severely morbidly obese in the Leather special. It used to be, look at my body, I'm hot, guys want to bang me, look at my tiny skirt, to what you just said. So she takes advantage of whatever it is in front of her.
Yeah, whatever thing she's closest to. Okay, so here she is. Amy, she got lipo because she was tired of looking at herself in the mirror. It's like, really? If you're so body positive, why do you have to get lipo? Like, why couldn't you just work hard and work on your health? Amy Schumer got lipo because she was tired of her appearance. The I Feel Pretty star, because she didn't feel pretty, has insisted she didn't go under the knife because she needed to feel hot as a celebrity. Yeah, okay. Except for that it's part of the job to look as good as you can. But for her own personal body image woes, in an interview with the Hollywood Reporter, she said, it's not about needing to be slamming because I've never been famous for being hot. Yes, but if she woke up tomorrow and she was an 11, you know what I mean? She's not going to turn away attention for her looks. I've never been famous for being hot. That's a cope. But I reached a place where I was tired of looking at myself in the mirror. Like, why do we need to know about this? Why we need to know is because she's promoting something. The 40-year-old actress decided to have fat removal surgery after having her uterus and appendix removed to help with her endometriosis. Oh, it's health related. While you're down there, just suck some fat out. She said, everybody on camera is doing this shit. I just wanted to be real about it. Everybody's doing it. Amy initially thought it was a crazy idea, but was motivated to go through it after hitting her 40s and giving birth. Hitting her 40s, I'm like, she's just 40 now, isn't she? Giving birth to her kid and her husband's too, Chris Fisher. She had a cesarean. She was on Chelsea Handler's Dear Chelsea podcast, and she said, I got lipo. I never thought I was going to do anything like that. Like when I would hear liposuction, I would just go, that's so crazy to me. I would say, I'm never going to do anything like that. Amy, who had her uterus and appendix removed in September, is feeling really good after having both procedures. I healed well, and I was like, can I get lipo? And I got lipo, and I'm feeling really good. The Snatch star first shared she underwent lipo in January, but talking to the Chelsea Lately star was the first time she detailed the experience. Amy, who's known for her body positivity jokes, I think she's known for apologizing for jokes. And then also having jokes that aren't that funny. Said, I just wanted to say that because if anybody sees me in pictures or anything like that, she looks thinner and whatever, it's because I had surgery. Just want you to know I wasn't working out. I had lipo. It's too hard, and I just want to be real about it. Oh, she's so brave. So brave for being open about her lipo. I just feel like her brand is like a little all over the place. I know that, yeah, I was amazed to see how much came up when you just Google like Amy Schumer apologizes. I was like, wow, it's a lot. So this is her PR company, the lead company. What we do, this. So they represent a lot of top people, extensive experience in media, tech, fashion, wellness. They manage their public affairs, develop their support their mission, including brand strategy, internal, external communications and PR, content and campaign development, as well as their social impact. Look at this. This is where the globalist verbiage comes in. Social impact, sustainability, and advocacy efforts. So now, like the shit we see in the World Economic Forum that's trickling down to corporatism, to basically like, is the corporation fulfilling its globalist duties? You see, this is now trickling down to celebrities, to these PR companies. Now are these individual brands, these individual celebrities, are they putting forth these agendas? Interesting. Like they manage all these big stars. Good for them. Look at their clients. They don't have Schumer on their main page, but they're covering the one eye. That's a whole nother thing. They manage all these big, big people. So yeah, of course their priority isn't going to be like, yeah, Amy, go out and make the funniest jokes you can. Fuck them, you know? I feel bad for her that she's got to run everything by people. And how creative can you really be when that's going on? But she has a good social credit score. She's doing a lot of apologizing. She's getting lipo. She's just, I don't know. I feel kind of bad for her. I don't mean to like.
Don't feel bad. She used to make fun of your sister in school.
You know what? Yeah. I forgot about that. She was in my sister's grade, and she would make fun of her because my sister wasn't cool growing up, but Amy was very cool. I guess her dad made a lot of money in the city, and then he lost his job, and they had to rough it on Long Island. So at first, they had a very small house near where we grew up, on like basically like Rockwell Center, almost the border of South Hempstead, which is not like where rich people live. And then eventually, I think he got another job, but then she had another bigger house somewhere. But yeah, you know what? Maybe Mandy did deserve to get made fun of. No, I'm kidding. I can't get comfortable in this chair. But you know what? That's what you get for making fun of my sister. I just feel bad. I feel bad. Like she is a slave to the system.
Oh, she froze? Chrissy? All right. Where were we? Yeah, Amy Schumer's a cunt. I mean, let's feel bad for Amy. She's clearly going through a lot of nonsense. But it kind of goes to show you what happens when you get to a certain level of fame and all you're afraid about is losing that fame.
Am I here?
Yeah, I think you're back.
Having connection problems. Great. Frank, what did you talk about while I was gone?
How in love with you I am. Of course.
You're right. You talked about AOC.
You got me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to come off like one of these people who talks about Amy Schumer a lot just for like, I don't know, clout or attention. Like, I don't want to sound.
All right. I don't know where Chrissy was going with that. Yeah, so they went to school together. Chrissy, her sister, and Amy Schumer. I think it was Southside High School. It's the same school that David Tell went to, and Colin Cook, Colin Kane. It's really weird when those circles kind of go in and out like that. Guys, I don't know what the fuck to talk about. Let's see what we got in some super chats. Let's see. Awesome super sticker, Charles Hurst. You rock, dude. Oh, shout out to this dude, Red Sun Cloud. He actually, oh wow, she's completely gone. It's weird. Bam, she's having some issues. So Red Sun Cloud actually created that really cool graphic. She's back. All right.
Ah!
How do I
what are we talking about?
Red Sun Cloud is in the chat. He's the one that made that graphic for the illustration.
Should we play it?
Yeah, play it. Go for it.
Where is it? On YouTube?
Get out of here. Yeah, it's on your YouTube.
It's on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Okay, waiting for the ad to pass. Okay.
Yeah, check out this dude's channel. He
where
just started doing this. He's doing a lot of Compound Media fan stuff.
Red Sun Cloud is his channel.
Yeah, it's in the description. The link is in the description for that video.
Oh yeah. I don't see it. Is it not here? Okay, whatever. I'll definitely get
it is there, but
I don't see it. Well, we'll find it and we'll make sure it's in there. But yeah, you can follow him on Twitter. I think his Twitter is Red Sun Cloud.
Chris, it's to the right. You see the big thing that says description?
Yes. I say it says closed description, open description.
Now it's gone. There it is.
Oh, to the right. I was looking below. Red Sun Cloud on Twitter and Instagram. It's good. It helps when they're the same. All right, let's play it.
know how to put this, but I look at the Biden administration and I'm like, he's retarded. Biden is retarded. And I can say this because I know personally I'm retarded on my mom's side. We had a retarded great uncle. And I know because I look at the Biden administration, I see what he does. Oh, look what he did. He signed this bill. He did this thing. He put forth this thing. And I'm like, wait, this sounds very similar to when I would go visit my retarded Uncle Roy at the nursing home in Freeport. And they'd be like, look what Roy made. He made a ceramic Christmas tree. It lights up. And I would look at that vase and that Christmas tree and I'd be like, there's no fucking way he made that. Because he's retarded. He puts socks on his hands. He can't get dressed by himself. Like, I know that every time I visit Roy, this is the work of many handlers, many people, many nurses' aides that have to, and so I go, okay, that's a nice vase, but I know you didn't make that. I know that was a team effort. And that is exactly how I feel about the Biden administration, because I look what he did and I go, no. He still thinks it's 2020, you know, like he's retarded. That was a group effort. The jig is up.
Yay! Wow, that's great. I love it. I love like the bouncing head quality to it, like the almost like Terrence and Phillip vibe. Are you there? Frank's gone.
Yeah, I'm here. I was listening. That's good.
Yeah, I like that. I like the Kamala laughing, the cackling at the end.
People might think that that's edited, but that's really her cackling.
She was really there at the show cackling.
Yeah.
Yay. All right, some soups. Jesus Davila, I may or may not have taken this $5 from a leprechaun that rhymes with meter shrinkage. Uh-oh. He's got plenty of money. He'll be all right. Michael Salo. Hail, Chrissy and Frank. And what is this, French? Oh, this is Irish. La File Fadrag Sona Doot. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Love the album. I learned what it meant to be a legacy. Oh, shit. Thanks, buddy. Wow, I can't believe people listen to it. Akira the Don, I call bull crap. When I was DJing in Hollywood, the staff did everything they could to try to get me drunk. Ooh. Who wants a drunk DJ? That's not good for anybody. You need to be sharp and on point.
There he is.
I used the real Kamala audio for that laugh, by the way. Oh, you can tell. That's
sure.
Quality. He spared no expense on that laugh. That's
an authentic cackle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to send him money, too. Okay. Matthew Hammond. Jussie Smollett's attacker was released from jail after only serving a couple of days. Where is the outrage? Wasn't Jussie himself released from jail?
You got it.
What the? Oh, it was him. Dirt. He attacked himself. What the fuck, though? Why? How did this happen? How was this allowed to happen? Juicy. What was he only supposed to spend like 90 days in there?
It was 150, but then he could have gotten it down to 75 for good behavior. But apparently the dude was just flipping out everywhere the whole time he was actually locked up.
So he thought he was too good for jail?
Yeah, of course. He is too good for jail. He's a black man in America now. They all get released immediately.
He's a mega victim.
Mm-hmm.
Jussie Smollett released from county jail during appeal. Look at him. Oh, he's such a victim. He's like, I can't go one night without being pounded in the ass. I have to be released from prison. I mean, like, that's what prison's good for, I hear.
I mean, isn't this a danger to society to allow someone out there who's going to possibly attack another gay black man?
Right? That's a good point. Released from jail following 6 nights behind bars after an appeals court agreed with his lawyers that he should be free, pending the appeal of his conviction for lying to the police about a racist and homophobic attack. It's not that he lied about it. It's like everything else too. Ugh.
Does this, since he attacked himself, does this also make him racist and homophobic?
Right. I think so. I think it does. And he's just out there on the loose. Who knows when he could attack himself again? The former Empire actor walked out of the Cook County jail on Wednesday surrounded by security because, they wouldn't want him to attack himself again. He did not comment as he got into an awaiting SUV, but his attorney said Smollett, who is black and gay, in case anybody forgot for 5 minutes that he's black and gay, was the target of a racist justice system and people playing politics. Wow. The justice system is racist. This fake hate crime that I did to myself. I guess
the justice system in Chicago with the black mayor and the black chief of police and the black who else is black in Chicago? 90% of people.
Everybody.
No, those other people involved that said he was wrong.
Wow. I mean, if he knew that the racist justice system was so racist, why did he commit a fake hate crime on himself? He should have known. But the appeals court ruling came after. I'm like, what is this? Is this like his ass lube here? It's like for jail. The appeals court ruling came after the Cook County judge sentenced Smollett last week immediately to begin serving 150 days in jail for his conviction on 5 felony counts of disorderly conduct for lying to police. In an outburst immediately after the sentence was handed down, Smollett proclaimed his innocence and said, "I am not suicidal." What an actor. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. What a fucking pussy. The appeals court said that Smollett could be released after posting a personal recognizance bond of $150,000, meaning he didn't have to put down money, but agrees to come to court as required. Smollett's defense attorney, Nenye Uche, speaking to reporters outside the jail after Smollett left, said the Smollett family is very, very happy with today's developments. Uche said during his time at the jail, Smollett had not eaten and drank only water, though he did not say why. Because he's prissy. Because he's like, I'm too good for white bread. He criticized the special prosecutor's decision to charge Smollett again after the initial charges were dropped by Cook County State Attorney Kim Fox, and he paid a fine. He also called Judge James Lynn's sentence excessive for a low-level felony, adding that the appellate court doesn't play politics. What a pussy. How can you respect this dude? How can you want to work with this guy after this? The real question is, should black men be walked into jail for a class 4 felony? Yeah, I mean, I think any kind of a felony is probably not good. Shame on you if you think they should. Wow. So he's such a victim, but also what he did wasn't that bad. Special Prosecutor Dan Webb recommended that Smollett serve an appropriate amount of prison time during sentencing. I don't think that 6 days is appropriate. Seems like too little. His conduct denigrated hate crimes, Webb said after the hearing. His conduct will discourage others who are victims of hate crimes from coming forward and reporting those crimes to law enforcement. So he's actually like doing the opposite. I mean, Smollett's out for himself. He doesn't give a fuck about one other person in this world because he doesn't care that what he did makes people less likely to bring forward their hate crimes. I wonder if it's going to make people want to do their own hate crimes on themselves. I wonder if he'll encourage that. His conduct denigrated hate crimes or the part. Smollett's attorney had argued that he would have had completed the sentence by the time the appeal process was completed and that Smollett could be in danger of physical harm if he remained locked up in Cook County jail. Physical harm, like he might do another hate crime on himself. Wow, sounds like he should be in a mental institute if that's the case. Just with an old straitjacket. The Office of the Special Prosecutor called the claim that Smollett's health and safety were at risk. He said that was factually incorrect in a response to his motion, noting that Smollett was being held in protective custody in the jail. Yeah, so I felt like he was so protected and so like sheltered away from probably most other people. The court's decision marks the latest chapter in a strange story that began in January 2019 when Smollett reported to Chicago police he was the victim of a racist and a homophobic attack by two men wearing ski masks. So even when he's guilty of doing it, he's still a victim. Well, the system is racist anyway. The manhunt for the attackers soon turned into an investigation of Smollett himself and his arrest on charges that he'd orchestrated the attack and lied to police about it. Like, think about how many hours were put into finding the criminals for this hate crime. Like, how stupid those cops and detective must feel for having wasted their time on that. But they had to look into it. Authorities said Smollett paid two men he knew from work on the TV show Empire to stage the attack. Prosecutors said he told them what racist and homophobic slurs to shout and to yell that Smollett was in MAGA country. Yeah, right, Chicago. Okay. A reference to the campaign slogan of Donald Trump's presidential campaign. What a fucking asshole. A jury convicted Smollett in December on 5 felony accounts of disorderly conduct, the charge filed when a person lies to police. He was acquitted on a 6-count. Judge James Lynn sentenced Smollett last week to 150 days in jail. With good behavior, he could have been released as little as 75 days. Well, I guess he had extra good behavior because he barely did a week. Smollett maintained his innocence during the trial. During sentencing, he shouted at the judge that he was innocent. What? How? Warning the judge that he was not suicidal. And if he had died in custody, it was somebody else and not him. Who the hell? Nobody wants anything to do with you. Why do you think anyone's going to go in and Epstein you? Uche said the first thing Jussie did when learning the news was push his hands on the glass between them and said he nearly lost hope in the U.S. constitutional system. I think he had nearly given up. What a fucking drama queen.
Do you think that when he kept on yelling that he's not suicidal, it's trying to convince people that he's not and he's actually going to kill himself?
No, I think he was doing it for attention. I think he knows how much attention like the Epstein thing got. So I think he did that to specifically like get headlines, like to get articles, because articles written about him.
See, I thought maybe that he felt his only way out was to become a martyr and try and make another crime happen on him where it looks like somebody killed him.
Wow. I don't think he's smart enough to do that on his own.
No, I think he's dumb enough to do that.
What, you actually think he was going to like unperson himself in prison?
Possibly.
I think he's too puss to do that. Well, like his actual hate crime was like didn't involve like very much bodily harm on him, you know.
That's true.
Stunning and brave. Our James, who's first famous comedian to turn mainstream actor?
That's tough.
Rodney Dangerfield?
I mean, if you go back to traditional comedians like Bob Hope, that old school type of comedian, Bob Hope was pretty mainstream.
That's true.
W.C. Fields, that's a good one too. Like the term comedian gets used very loosely lately. You'll see a lot of comedic actors refer to themselves as comedians. YouTubers like Vito refer to himself as a comedian.
It bothers me so much. It's like, where are your dates?
Yeah. So I think
Twitter personalities also like put comedian in their bio. I'm like, where are your dates? What are you doing?
Yeah, I think the better term to use is stand-up comic to avoid that. This way, if someone puts in their bio stand-up comic, like, oh, okay, where have you performed? How long you been doing it? What's your favorite room? Rather than this very generic comedian title.
Should I take comedian out of my Twitter bio?
No, you actually are a comedian. You get paid to do stand-up comedy throughout the country. But like, I could see a Cecil. He could put comedian. You know,
okay,
a very loose term. Like Vito puts comedian.
Like Alex Stein. He's definitely doing comedy. He's definitely what he's doing at those city council meetings is hilarious.
Yeah,
that is a performance.
Someone mentioned Venti could be considered a comedian.
Really?
In that very generic way, yeah. If Vito puts comedian in his bio, and Alex Stein puts comedian in his bio, none of them have done stand-up comedy.
Right. What defines a comedian? You've ever made anybody laugh at least once?
Right.
R. James. I mean, you could put comedian then in your bio, Frank.
I
By
would
that
never.
definition.
I would never.
You would never.
No.
Because you're not an attention whore. R. James, thoughts on infrastructure bill, including kill switch mandates in new cars by 2026? What? Nothing that possibly could be abused by the feds. Please Google it. Holy, that makes sense. Damn. Yeah, of course they want to be able to turn off our cars. They want to be able to get us all on digital currency and turn off our bank accounts if we do something they don't like. This is just like the car version of the social credit score. I mean, would this fly? I still feel like so much money. The car industry is so profitable. I mean, isn't that why we turned to cars like all those years ago? And like we could have had rails and trains everywhere, but they decided like let's pursue cars because there's more money to be made. All right, let's look that up. Ooh. Biden infrastructure bill mandates kill switches to cars coming by 2026. Damn. All right, this is an article from having trouble streaming to Twitch.
Uh-oh. I can't tell if she's frozen or she's really concentrating on something. What is she doing? Let's hit some super chats. Cam Harmon, $2, 7 hours. Oh, that's referencing the show tonight in Raleigh. Yeah. Let's see. We got Bussy Smalls, $2. To be honest, there's things I'll miss about jail. Oh, there she is.
What? Me?
You were gone.
I was gone? I was talking.
Huh. No, you were frozen for like 60 seconds.
Oh, but I was talking about the article.
Oh, no.
But Bussy Smalls, to be honest, there's things I'll miss about jail. Oh, like what? People tell me the food is bad. People who've been to jail. I would go to jail for one night just to do interviews. Okay, I don't know if you heard me talking about this vehicle kill switch they want to put on cars by 2026. They're going to promote it like it's an advanced drunk and impaired driving prevention technology. Yeah, but who gets to decide? I mean, is it strictly going to be like you blow into a thing? The kill switch could be mandated on every new car sold in the U.S. Damn. It does focus mainly on drunk driving and the desire to reduce fatalities. Why don't I believe that? That said, the bill, now law, seeks a drunk and impaired driving prevention technology safety standard. That standard seeks to equip vehicles with advanced drunk and impaired. Gosh, and I wonder if this is like, are you going to blow into it, or is it going to be like more self-driving cars that they can just shut off? However, that doesn't seem to be enough for Congress. Compounding on the Infrastructure Act is a bipartisan RIDE Act of 2021, introduced by people I don't know and co-sponsored by other people I don't know. Seeks to take things into deeper water. Much of it appears redundant, but seems to broaden the reach of the infrastructure law intentions. Per the bill, the proposed safety device will passively monitor the performance of a driver of a motor vehicle to accurately identify whether that driver may be impaired. Well, who gets to determine what types of behaviors are those of an impaired person? Like there's people who just drive fast, who have a lead foot, who stop short all the time, like that aren't drunk. There's people who are just, Asians? Are they not going to be able to drive? Women? Are we done? Who gets to determine what is impaired driving? What does that look like? Pretty vague. to require the Secure Transportation acting, though, the administrator of the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to prescribe a federal motor vehicle safety standard for the advanced, drunk, and impaired. So it's like if it's a breathalyzer, then say that, because that would be the way to know if somebody's drunk. It's like you look at behaviors. Well, it's like you can have bad driving behaviors and not be drunk. So they're not saying it's breathalyzer, which means it's not really about being drunk. For other purposes, is the squishy catch-all language that's likely to raise the eyebrows of anybody who enjoys the liberty of operating an automobile. While the framework of how NHTSA would implement such surveillance technology into new vehicles is a giant question in and of itself, the bill states the following: technical capability, any advanced drunk and impaired driving prevention technology required for new. Okay, I read this already. Vehicles under subsection A that measures, blood alcohol concentration. So maybe this is a breathalyzer. This is confusing. Okay, does that mean breathalyzers every new car? Facial scanning tech, something else. It's hard to really know this time. Whatever the technology ends up being, it would be used towards driving prevention. Why are we calling it a kill switch? Because driving prevention surveillance technology for drunk, impaired, other purposes just doesn't roll off the tongue. For the sake of simplicity, we're using a colloquial term here. In software terms, passively suggests the impaired driving prevention kill switch technology will always be running in the background and constantly monitoring the vehicle for deviation from normal driving habits, which will also, but like, here's the thing. If you're somebody that like the government doesn't like, what's to stop them for just like inputting information into your car to make it look like you've been, like this could be hackable. Oh, well, it says here you've been driving drunk, so we're taking away your car. Wow. The system will receive data inputs from critical operational controls. It will also be capable of overriding these controls so as to disable the vehicle either before or during driving once impairment is detected. Yeah, this is a cover. However, the worst part of the legislation is the open nature of the system, which will feature at least one back door for third-party access to the system's data anytime. This is it. It doesn't even need to be hackable because it's going to be third-party access. Wowie. Never mind the pet conspiracy theories about hackers or other malicious forces being able to seize control of your vehicle and drive it off a cliff. What about the simple logistical aspects of the system? Wowie. The term impairment is also open to interpretation. Does that include housewives and Tiger Woods types who are blasted on prescription painkillers or whatever pharmaceutical flavor of the week is in vogue in 2026? Or are we looking simply for symptoms of drinking to try to determine which weed? I think weed would just make you drive slow. Yeah. Is it going to be sleepy people are now trapped in their cars as hostages on the side of the road until the police can arrive and decide they're not impaired? Damn, this looks like a bad idea. Who has access to the data collected by the kill switch system? Will the police be given access to the data without a warrant? What about insurance companies? This is all social credit score, because the worse your driving is, the more they can drive up your insurance prices. Wow. That is so scary. Okay, I wish I hadn't looked at that. Thanks a lot. John Thomas, you need to reenact the ball pool stunt on F&T with Frosk and someone as Amouranth. Yeah, that was fun. JJ, when are we getting a zipper and filing cabinet podcast? I think this is it. No. Yeah, we got to do another Frostcast.
Yeah, maybe hit Az up, see if we could do next Thursday or Friday.
Next
That was
Thursday
great.
Or Friday. It was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wonder if you have any girls that are well endowed that have a red wig to be Amouranth.
Wow. You're not going to consider me for the role?
You're Frosk.
Wow. How dare you? Who could that be? Who has big boobs that we know? Everybody I know has big boobs. Whatever, Amy, maybe.
Amouranth has red hair, right?
Yeah.
Someone said have Venti play as Amouranth.
Oh, she could do
I
that.
don't see Venti wearing a bikini though. She keeps those hidden away.
Wait, when did you say what dates to ask Az if he could do?
I mean, you
Tuesday?
land what next Wednesday at
Yeah.
8 p.m. or something? Next Thursday or Friday?
Okay.
Oh, you can't do next Friday because you're doing Real Ass Podcast.
In the morning. Yeah.
11, and then you got Friday Night Tights.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Venti is going to be in town the 24th. So I told her she could do Wet Spot.
Oh,
We're
wow.
having
That's early.
Yeah, we're having like a private conversation on your stream. Told her she could do Wet Spot on the 28th. And I mentioned that you or I could reach out to Shannon for Real Ass, or Gino or Aaron or Kumia.
Yeah, I could help her get on some other shows. Cam Harmon, 7 hours. See you, Cam. Cam, do you still have that extra ticket? If you do, you can just lay across 2 seats. That's pretty pimp. Bussy Smalls, I read that already. Boosie. R. James, check out Jessica Kent's YouTube channel, an ex-con who turned her life around. Vlogs with her ex-con dude. Insightful, would make for a good interview. Ooh. I'm going to write this down because I don't have a pad here. I have the Wi-Fi card.
The wife art.
The wife art.
People want to see the quartering as Amouranth. But the quartering already came out as his true self in his blue wig.
Yeah. His truest form.
People are asking about Stream House.
Content House?
The Content House.
Does Stream House sound better?
I don't know. What would you guys name the content, the Poconos Content House, where it's going to be like a 48-hour stream and then like remote videos and stuff? Pocono House. The Content House. Pocono Stream, I think, is weird because I think that's one of those romantic. Isn't Pocono Stream the name of one of those romantic hotels out there? Or is it Paradise Stream?
Yeah, it's like yeah, all those old hotels that haven't been redone since the 70s that are supposed to be like little love getaways.
Yeah.
I like Simp House.
Simp House is cute, but then we got Kumia and Gino Bisconti on it. Are people simping for Gino and Kumia?
I think so. Oh, can we invite Gundam? Do we have room?
Yeah. Oh, but to the oh. Yeah, but he's not a face.
Right. He's anonymous.
He's anonymous.
Wow.
That sucks.
Would not be fun. It's one of the downfalls of being anonymous.
Yeah.
Az should be Amouranth. Oh my God, that would be good. That'd be funny. I remember there was somebody reaching out trying to get me on their podcast while I was in town, and now I've like forgotten their name. I didn't write it down. No, I don't know if I'll have time. I think I did it when I was here years ago when we first found out that like Kate Willett's boyfriend like drank or drugged himself to death. That was who told me. It was like somebody out here in Raleigh. And I remember like
really?
you were the first person I told. We were like, holy shit. Yeah.
I thought we learned about it on In Hot Water when there was
I told them. I want
to say they were you told them.
Yep. I think you and Aaron. I think Aaron was the first person I told. And I think
we had a group chat going, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
You, me, Aaron, and Gino. Yeah.
Yes, it was somebody out here who heard first. And I was like, fuck.
She doesn't look good.
No?
No. She gained a lot of weight and she looks very sickly.
Does she have a brave body now?
She has a very brave body.
I do. I feel bad for these people. I feel for my haters.
I feel like
they're not well.
Yeah, I think it's poison.
Yeah.
And it's coming out in different ways.
Yeah. When you lead kind of a poisonous, shitty life, like that's gonna catch up with you. Matthew Hammond. Jussie said that in court to keep him out of general population in jail. That would put him in the psych ward.
Yeah, that's
That
what
makes
happened.
sense. He seems like so coddled, this dude. Trinoculus, Ukraine has a digital identity app, DIA, to obey the World Economic Forum in time for the Great Reset. Yay. Wow, I haven't been keeping up on the Ukraine stuff. I know that Zelensky spoke to our Congress in a t-shirt. So, I don't know. It looks like we're going to get wrapped up in this. Mazit Wazad. The kill switch is to prevent women from driving the wrong way down the street while they're being filmed by Brittany Venti. Wow. Too soon.
That's great.
Yeah, but if the kill switch happened, I wouldn't have been able to pull us out of the jam.
You would have gotten into an accident then.
Yeah, it would have been worse. Griever Enterprises. Hey, yeah, Chrissy, I'm making my way to Good Nights tonight. What merch are you bringing? Glad to have some sanity intrusion into this backwards ass timeline. Well,
that was tough for you, wasn't it? The merch for flying and packing it.
It was tough because I had to pack about a third less than I normally would to fit all these t-shirts in here. And it's not even that many. I carry like a carry-on size zippy luggage bag, wheelie bag. So I just put all the shirts, like folded them and put them in a tote bag and like kept that flat. It's all about like compartmentalization. And I think if I had vacuum sealed it shut, that would have been helpful. But yeah, like it doesn't sound like a lot. It's only 17 t-shirts that I brought. But they, especially like the bigger sizes, take up a lot of space. And I got a bunch of stickers. I think I have one Geno sticker for a lucky person. The COVID is the flu, the better publicist. I think I have one of those stickers left. And did I bring any magnets this time? No, I don't think I did. Maybe there's like one magnet in there. And I have old tote bags. I could have brought the old tote bags, but I don't know. Those seem like
That's tough. I mean, what's the
Yeah.
alternative? It's checking a big bag filled with merch.
Right.
Which I guess could be worth it if you sell a bunch.
Right, because since I'm an American member, I can do a free checked bag. So it's not like you're
That'd be worth it,
paying
hon.
for merch that you might not even sell.
Yeah, but how much is you get a free checked bag?
For
I
being
don't
an
know.
Advantage member,
It might be worth it.
frequent flyer, whatever, having the credit card. All right. But it's a lot to carry. I'll try it. I'll try it on the next trip. That means I have to buy another luggage bag.
Oh, sell all 17 of those shirts and that pays for a couple, maybe a whole new luggage set. Because I think you're in the black now for all the money you laid out for the shirts.
Really? It doesn't. I didn't write anything down.
You sold a lot in Jersey and Long Island.
Yeah, that was awesome. I wish I had more.
You're basically out of large sizes.
Yeah. I wish I had more of the like patriotic shirts. Me on the flag.
Those did very well. And the Mayor ones did well.
Yeah. Those did better than I expected. I didn't think anyone was going to like them.
Really? Nope.
I was like, man, I was mad on the design. And you were like, just do it.
Yep. That one was me.
Yes, Frank designed that. He designed all the shirts.
No.
All of them.
No. I didn't make America Great Again.
Oh, right. A fan did that.
Yeah, that one's great.
Yeah, but you made the Smayer shirts.
I made the Smayer. I made the Mayor. And sounds weird saying it all.
They all have to rhyme.
And the Rootin' for Putin. I made that one.
God. I need to do a Rootin' for Putin video.
You can't root for Putin anymore on YouTube, though.
You can't?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
I'll just have to wear the shirt in silence. Yeah, Todd Ferguson was like, oh, you could do Redbubble. And I think I have a couple of merch things on Redbubble.
Redbubble's not as good.
Yeah.
TeePublic was better, but fuck them.
Mm-hmm. So where are we going to do the merch now?
We could look into Teespring, I guess. I can make you a Teespring store.
I think Pat was saying that Teespring took down one of his designs for one of his Crime Report shirts. Because
yeah, but he was also using legit profanities and stuff.
Like, yeah, it was like comedy, crime, rape, hilarious or something. What's his shirt? Count Dooku. Guy has a bent lightsaber. Is that a deal breaker? I guess it depends how bent.
Count Dooku's the handle of his lightsaber is bent.
Oh.
So I think the base is a little bent, but the rest of it's pretty straight. So yeah, Chrissy, what do you think of a guy with a bent lightsaber?
Like, I mean, we're talking about a penis, right? How bent is their penis? I mean, most penises are not completely straight. I guess it depends how bent.
Somebody said a Peroni's. That's right. It's something called Peroni syndrome, and the dude's penis is very well. You can't pull it up because it's YouTube. I think Peroni's is like very curved.
I have to look it up for myself.
Just
Peroni, isn't that like an Italian word?
Hey, yeah.
Peroni syndrome. Does your penis have a curve? Oh, it's spelled Peroni. Peyronie.
Peroni sounds like an Italian beer.
Oh no! Don't look at the pictures. Don't do it. Don't.
I did not. Is it bad?
Oh, you would not like this. Yeah, it's them like opening it up.
What?
It's like all surgery photos right away.
Oh no.
You would run away, and like I think you would just keep running for like a day straight.
Would you, if you fell in love with a dude and he had a Peroni penis?
It depends how Peroni, because if it's like some of these bend
With
up,
your hand, put your hand straight up
oh,
like you're doing karate chop.
it's like this.
No. Oh,
Like when I'm looking at these images, it looks like this. Like it comes
Ooh.
out and it bends like this much.
Like a 90-degree angle.
Not quite 90 degrees, but it looks like it wants to do 90 degrees. It's like, that's a penis. And then it's like,
I think everybody's has a slight curve,
yeah, it's
right?
it's-
Nobody's is like literally
it's rare to be totally
straight
straight,
up.
but it's not impossible. Oh, they actually take a piece out of your penis and then they install a graft to make it straighter.
Now,
It's actually
do you know if
It's actually a mass. It's a medical condition in which there is a development of fibrous scar tissue within the penis, resulting in erections that are painful, and the penis takes a curved shape. So only when you get hard does it curve up.
oh,
Yikes. Don't look at these pictures. Blech. So it's called the Peyronie's plaque, and that's what forms, like this is your penis. So it forms like in the middle of it, and that's what causes the curve when you get hard. Ugh. But some of them curve way to the side. Like it's trying to look around your body. Like it's trying to like peek around the corner to see like, what? I heard somebody. Damn, I wish I could show some of these photos. Yeah, just imagine a penis that looks like it's trying to like look around.
wow.
The stream did not really go as I planned. Lesbo Brandon. Rakita has done an e-girl stream before, so he has experience. Rakita would be good to
Rakita's
have
great.
at this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there might be room. Might there be room? Where is he based
Throw it
out
out
of?
there. Rakita's, I don't know.
I also have to like find out for sure if Elsa's going to bring anybody.
I think Lesbo Brandon is referring to the Frostcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think he was
Yeah,
talking about the Content House.
He would be good for that. He could do a character. Nick's way too busy. Yeah, probably.
He might do Frostcast though.
I think he also has a family. Yeah, a little curve is fine, but look at these pictures. You'll know what I'm talking about if you can stomach them. But there are surgery photos involved. It's like almost a 90 degree. Okay, I warned you.
Okay, let's see.
I want to hear your live reaction. Even if you spell it wrong, it'll come up. Peroni syndrome.
Seeing it disease.
Okay.
Oh. It looks like an Italian pastry.
Ew.
Oh man. Some of those are extreme.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, some of these are like, it looks like they've skinned the thing. Like it looks like a skinned tomato in some of these photos. Blech. Yep,
Oh,
the
that's
plaque.
rough.
Yeah, if you're ever feeling down about yourself, guys, Google Peyronie disease or Peyronie syndrome. I'll feel better.
What's the name of the disease that Bobo has?
Didn't he have a couple? Oh, right. He had something weird with his penis.
He got a weird hypospadias.
Oh,
Yeah.
the dogs are back.
You want a nightmare? Hypospadias.
I do want a nightmare. Okay, comes right up. What? What? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a penis that like never fully came out. It looks like, when you have a plant and there's like a new shoot springing up that wants to grow. It looks like that, except it stops and it never finishes growing. That's rough. That's rougher than the Pyrenees.
And the
my
hole of the
God.
penis is like in the wrong place.
So you pee out of your balls.
Basically.
You pee out from in between your balls. So your penis is really just decorative.
Yeah.
And barely. Oh God, there's a picture of like a
Is it
scalpel.
Bobo's face?
A scalpel going through a penis, like through the middle of the head. Ugh. Guys, just hug your penises extra tight today. Tell them thank you.
I mean, if you had to choose between okay, chat. If you had to choose between
Pyrenees.
hypospadias with your pee hole on the bottom, Peyronie, or a micro penis, what would you rather
Peyronie.
have?
I'd go Peyronie.
That's painful though.
Peyronie all day. I would take a regular looking penis that's curved over one that never fully comes out, or a micro one that like will never be.
Oof.
I think the Pyrenees surgery is like less involved than all these other ones. You're just removing a little spot. This is like you got to excavate, you got to scrape it out. Blech. The chat is traumatized. Yeah, everyone's going Pyrenees, pierogies.
That's funny.
Yeah, at least with Peyronie, it's large and it could be surgically fixed easier. Wouldn't it be funny if like this disorder, like it's curved, but part of it's also like way bigger than average?
Oh,
Like it's a
man.
trade-off. Like
Yeah,
this
that's-
particular disorder makes your dick bigger, but it will curve. That'd be funny.
Or you're gonna have the biggest or as big a dick as you'd ever want, but the hole is on the bottom.
Okay,
It's
so
on
you have
the
a
underside.
great, nice looking penis, good size, but you have to pee out from in between your balls. I mean, if that's all
Is it
you ever
always-
know.
It's not always the balls though, isn't it? Sometimes the undershaft, like it's just the raw. Oh God, yeah. Sometimes it's just. Oh, this is a helpful picture, and I wonder if this could be shown. This can be shown.
Which one?
I'm
Put
gonna
it in the
send this to-
private.
Yeah. Because this is not real. This is like an illustration.
Wow. Okay. This is medical. It's a medical
Oh my
drawing.
God.
Watch me bring up the wrong thing. Okay. Courtesy of Clinica Digitale, normal penis, urethra there, testes, classic, everything working as it should. Hyposadius
That's
is the
what Bobo
urethra
has.
is on the underside. I've also seen it where the pee hole is here. This
That's
is severe. I was looking at the severe pictures. Like it looks like you're peeing out of your balls. I mean, you're just peeing under your penis. Is that such a big deal? It's just a little off. But this is crazy. Wow.
Look, the severe one reminds me of like a Pez dispenser. You lift the penis.
Yeah.
And it just pees out of the
Oh no.
out of there.
Wow, it's like a nutcracker.
Oh man. That's rough. Chris, did you have anything about Frosk and Amouranth to talk about?
Well, this happens to up to 1 in 1,000 newborn boys. The cause is unknown. I think it's a witch.
Why would
puts a
they do
curse-
4 in 1,000 rather than 1 in 250?
1 in 250 sounds more common.
What it is. Fraction shaming.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to make it sound like it's more rare. I'm not
Hmm.
trying to scare people. Because these are pretty tame photos, tame drawings. Blech.
What if you would jizz out of there too? No, the urethra's different.
Right. That means you could jizz and pee at the same time.
You know what?
Which would make you great maybe for, I don't know,
Not such a bad thing.
Porn person. Like I can jizz and pee on this girl. Or girls, right? You could pee on one girl, out your balls, and jizz on another. That's fun. It's fun for parties.
It's a good party trick.
Count Doku. Lightsaber, you sick woman, lol. Where's Anna? Oh.
She's sleeping, I'm sure.
She's probably sleeping. Z Highness. Chrissy, there's a fiddlehead fern plant. Oh, yeah. They just sort of like curl up like that. R. James, what's your biggest surprise / realization throughout your red pilling? Anything stand out as better or worse than you used to assume about us non-leftists? No, I didn't really have any stereotypes against people of the right wing. My red pilling really opened my mind up about like government and corruption and globalism. That was the biggest like, whoa, shit is so real and so more fucked up than I thought.
Can I tell the story of when I realized that you needed to wake up a bit?
Oh, fine.
So leading up to the 2016 election with Trump, it must have been in late 2015, early 2016, and I think there was a debate. And Chrissie was drunk, and she asked me what I would vote for between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, and I said neither. I said right now I'd probably vote for Gary Johnson. And she said, no, you have to pick one of those two. You have to choose one.
This is 2016?
Yeah, it must have been early 2016. Mm-hmm. I said, I wouldn't choose one of them. I'd probably choose neither. You're like, no, but you have to pick one. I said, if I had to pick one, I would vote for Donald Trump. And we were in bed. She harumphed and rolled over for the rest of the night and wouldn't talk to me.
Oh.
And then she met Larry Sharpe and woke up.
Then I let Larry Sharpe finger me in a parking lot and I was gold pilled.
Mm-hmm.
No, just kidding. Maybe if I was single. No, probably not still. Yeah, he was like a good like I don't know, political dad type, uncle type figure who just like explained things to me in a way that really resonated. Just like helped me crack open my liberal identity. But yeah, I never was like, right wingers are horrible people. I think if anything, I was like, okay, they're more on the religious side and maybe they're like less fun. They're like less fun of a hang. Full grown man. PR Rattlesnake has a merch site, podcastmerch.com. You know what? Maybe it's time I get back with them because
didn't they suggest that you join in with them?
They did. And then we got up on the T Public thing. And
that was doing well because it was cheap.
Yeah.
People weren't
so
having
you
to
know
spend
what?
$25 a pop.
This is the sign that we need to get back with podcast merch. So I will contact him. I will contact Dylan. And they make good merch. I like their stuff.
You got a weird comment. I'm not sure what this is referring to. Oh, you took it away.
I took it away. Was it this? Good work on the album?
No.
Thanks, Trent Steele.
Oh, here it is. Although I'm a little irked about it all, Chrissy, why did you ban me? Did I hit a nerve? It doesn't look like you're banned to stay balanced. It looks like you're commenting here. If you're talking about comments, we actually don't have control over what gets published and what doesn't. I often have to go into Studio on YouTube, click on comments, held for review, and there's literally hundreds that are YouTube considers to be spam or harassment.
They automatically
they just put anything that looks
they don't like.
Yeah. So I go through and hit approve.
But there's
dozens of
so
these
many.
every day.
Like there's so many. Every time I turn around, you're doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot.
So don't take it personally. I think I've only maybe banned one person and like other than like obvious spammers.
Yeah, the spammers can sometimes be a bit much.
Yeah. Okay, Max. Oops, yawning. Time for more coffee. What was your red pill? What was your red pill on media, Chrissy? Back 10 years ago, did you watch CNN or New York Times and think that these were truth telling? If they called someone a racist, you would believe them. The thing was, like 10 years ago, I never got the sense that CNN or the New York Times were like calling people racist. I just, from high school and college, I was told, and it was like drilled into my head that like, yeah, these were the most official, like smarty pants news sources. Like if you were a smart person watching news, that's CNN. If you're a smart person reading a newspaper, that's the New York Times. And like the Post is like the New York Post is always looked down on as like trashy poor people. But now I love the Post. So what does that say about me? They also like kind of tell it to you straight. They're not trying to be fancy.
10 years ago, I think you were also still dating Pat Dixon. So,
Yeah.
no, not to make fun of him in any way, but he was very much a Republican the
Yeah.
entire time. So it could not have been that bad for you back then with
No.
left and right stuff.
Yeah, I think I was like more political in college for sure. And then I started stand up at like 26. And I think for in those early like working in the city years, like 20s, like pretty apolitical, like just trying to keep a job and start getting into comedy, like improv and then eventually stand up. And then yeah, probably meeting him like started me down on the path of like political, my sense of humor skewing towards like political incorrectness and like poking fun at the status quo. Just like, yeah, he probably would have been better off as like a friend than a boyfriend looking back. Yeah, it's not that I was aware of like CNN and New York Times calling people racist. I think because I wasn't like reading them very closely in my 20s. And then I kind of came out the other side. So I was like lefty liberal in college, reading all the things, came into the working world, stopped reading and keeping up with politics, like just trying to get by, and then came out the other side, like, oh, pursuing comedy more, free speech. Wow. Now I'm like up on the other side of it. R. James, would you classify Elsa Jean as red pilled? Yes. She yeah.
Well. Let's
Red
not.
pilled, well, that's actually a
Yeah.
broad term. That's a broad term. That can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people. I probably would. Everyone's got a different concept of what that means, so maybe I shouldn't say yes right away.
She's very, very smart.
Yeah.
She's way smarter than you'd ever give her credit for. She's very savvy when it comes to business and marketing. She knows what she's doing. Someone said Elsa's black pilled. She's definitely black pilled.
She's black dicked.
She's really smart. She knows what's up. I don't know where she truly lies politically. I feel like she's probably somewhere in the middle, but she's aware of everything.
She's probably
That
not
makes
as into
sense.
like, and also when you say red pill, then you get into like what are the classic conspiracy theories, aka things that are actually true, but that you get demonized for talking about. But yeah, I would say if anything, she probably subscribes to the Michael Jordan school of thought in that people on both sides buy sneakers.
I don't think
So
she gives a shit. I mean, two of her closer friends in New York City are Chrissie Mayr and Audrey Kate or whatever,
yeah.
who's, I think on the left and is trans. So I don't think she cares, but she's aware of it all,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely way smarter than you would think. Great gal, big fan. I adore her. She will be at Content House. Let's see. I think I got through all the soups. Oh my gosh, we're at 2 hours. Look at that. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. Yeah, that was funny about Emma Watson. And like I went into this being like, fuck Amy Schumer. And now I just truly feel bad for her because she's so ingrained in the system. Like if she were to break out of that and truly embrace her like creativity, she'd have to turn her back on all of it. Hollywood, the connections, PR.
She's a slave.
Yeah. You lose all of that when you go against the narrative. And especially if you get a taste of success and it's all help, it's all in part due to your team and your PR people and your agents. And they build you into this thing and you get to a point where you're like, I would probably be nothing without these people. I don't know what life is like without my handlers and my message and my whatever, your whole thing. So she probably feels like she would have nothing without them. It's kind of sad. Don't feel bad for her. She'd steal your material. Oops. They would stab us at the first chance they have. This is what I meant to bring up. Don't feel too sorry for her. She'd steal your material in a heartbeat.
It's true. She probably would.
What happened to the Jane Wilde interview? Who's Jane Wilde?
Oh, yeah. We had Jane Wilde. She's an adult film star. We had her scheduled a month ago.
Yeah, we did.
She had a scheduling snafu, but we will get her back. Somebody's saying Simcast needs Elsa. I agree. Invite Emily Willis on Simpcast. She's funny. Emily Willis.
Isn't she?
Is she an adult star?
Yes, she is an adult film star.
Oh,
I think I'm following her.
Yeah, I think I follow her too. I feel like we had a conversation going with her or something. Yeah, I know how I know her. She's also from Brian Gross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hit her up. Gundam on Simcast.
How about this one?
I knew you were laughing at that one. Boy, I like Erica. She's a comedian. I met her when I did Punchline in 2017, which was that show similar to At Midnight that they did on Fox, where we would write about the day's news, and then we would give a bunch of one-liners and jokes about it, but in game show format style. Really sweet girl. We definitely bonded. It was me, her, and I can't remember the other girls' names. And I don't know. I don't know if she's
busy.
I think she's busy, and she just.
I don't think she's. I think she's got managed. If I may, honey.
You may.
I think she's got management that's kind of controlling over her scheduling a little more than she sometimes realizes.
Yeah,
and that's unfortunate because she's very cool. She's very red-pilled, and she's funny.
Yeah.
So hopefully someday it'll work out. But she isn't. I don't think she's booking her flights. I think other people are doing it for her.
Yeah, she's a sweet girl. She is a funny girl. Surfing Bird. Hi, Frank. Your girlfriend is hot. Don't kill me.
I can't kill you. I don't know where you live.
Got a little competition there, Frank. K. Max McDonald. Predictions on Oscars ratings in 10 days. Last year, it set records for low ratings. What about this year? It will be just as low. I can hear you drinking water.
Oh, no.
You're like...
Oh, no. That's not what I was doing. You drink like a bird. You know that?
What?
You drink like a bird or something.
How are you supposed to drink?
Yeah, drink the water again. You're gonna now you're too conscious of it. Is that what are you doing? You open your whole mouth like you're pouring it into a hole.
I am pouring it into a hole.
That's not how you drink water.
My mouth hole.
What are you doing? Am I wrong, or does it look like she's drinking weird?
Hold on. There's only two ways to drink water. One is to keep your mouth totally shut and do baby bird sip.
No, it's not. That's how you drink from a bottle.
Or you just sort of.
No, but you don't do either of those. She drinks like a duck. Yeah, you drink funny.
No, I don't.
You kind of do.
Wait, let me just say. Not thinking about it. Not thinking about it.
Yeah, everyone's saying it's weird. You do drink it weird.
Why is it weird?
Because you open your mouth and you're pouring it in, like you're pouring a.
Which I know he's watching.
She's protecting her makeup. She's not protecting her makeup. Now you're convulsing every time you take a sip. Like a pelican. Yeah, tossing back a fish. That's exactly it. Nervous drinking. Shout out to Ursula there.
Maybe it's the drink. Maybe you need to try a different drink.
No, I've seen you do this before. She drinks like it's a shot. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, try a different drink. Don't give her she already has a complex. You see her going to her nose all the time.
Wow. Yeah, I'll add it to my list of complexes. Oh, by the way, these are really good and they don't make you fart. They're so good. It tastes like real chocolate and it's keto friendly. Okay.
It's like she has a beak.
What the fuck? All right, wide mouth.
Well, we can't see now.
That's normal.
We can't tell. Yeah, we can't tell.
It's easy. It's a wide mouth. But this one.
What are you doing? You're drinking like Napoleon Dynamite. No, you did. Your mouth is open.
I've been drinking water wrong this whole time.
From a bottle, at least.
How are you supposed to? I'm going to Google videos of people drinking water to see how it's done.
A mouth is not open
when you drink from water.
It's like a seal. Not like an animal seal, but like there's a seal from your lips to the bottle.
There are videos on how to drink water.
Pull them up. Pull them up.
Tom Brady.
He's
got his Hertz commercial and he's back in the NFL. All right, we're about to watch like the weirdest man. This actually looks like
yeah, this is exactly it. This comment. You're supposed to sip and not drop the water into your mouth. That's what you do. You drop it in.
I drop it in.
That's what you've been doing. Yeah, you drop the water and like you're pouring it into something. Oh God, this is what we're pulling up. This guy.
Water properly. So first of all, you need water.
I don't know he was Russian.
The special Gattis water.
He's rooting for
That's all I
Putin.
got at the moment. And then to drink it, there is really only one way how you can drink it, and you have to drink it through your mouth. You know, that's the only way. Then you have to put the bottle next to your mouth like so, and then let the water roll inside your mouth like so.
Yeah, that's normal. That's not what you do.
Mouth, then you just do the swallowing and then your water enters your body. And that's it. You can also put water.
This video is for aliens who are trying to act like they're human.
But I'm sure you know how to do it. You just like pour it like pour it like that in a cup, and then you drink it in the cup. I have seen some people for whatever reason, like like to pour it on their head. But
don't do that if you are alien.
That's not how you drink water.
They will know you're not real human.
I nearly forgot. There's one more way how you can drink water. You can drink water if it is in your hands, like so. If you hold your hands closed, like so.
There's no way to fuck that up.
There's a space, so like they have to be completely closed. And then also your hands have to be clean, because otherwise, if your hands are dirty,
you're drinking dirty hand water.
You don't want to drink dirty water. You want to drink clean water.
All right, so now he's going about the hand method.
To you soon.
He's laughing because I can't believe I did a video about this.
You might be better off, Chrissy, with trying out the hand.
No.
Go full screen. Take a drink of water again.
How am I going to get demoted to hand drinking?
Well, I think you need to be demoted to that point.
What the fuck?
Go ahead. Take a sip. Sip, not a drop. You're dropping it into your mouth.
I don't have that many chances left.
Yeah. Nice and easy.
This is a sip?
Keep your mouth closed.
But
Yeah.
how's the water going to get in?
Barely even. Yeah, that's it.
Barely Eddie gets in. I don't like this.
All right, Napoleon.
Make sure your hands are clean. Well, I don't have time for that. I could do that in one. Lotion.
Chris Mack. Yes, I agree. She does it violently.
Right, because I don't really drink water until I'm desperate for it.
Yes, this person. I can't believe we're doing. You control it with your lips. Yes. Your lips are shut while you're drinking. It's like creating a seal between the lips and the bottle cap, bottle top.
But you're not getting that much water in.
You control how much comes in.
Not if your lips are shut together.
You know what? I'm just going to buy you a lot of straws. Yeah, this person just said it too. Get a straw. Get a straw, you too.
I'm drinking so much water. It's 2 bottles now since I've been here.
I'm sure there's somebody in the chat that has been drinking the way you do as well and are like, ooh, this is good to know.
Fast and violently.
Yeah, here we go. Crash Mondo to the rescue.
Seal your lips to the bottle and then suck the water in.
Yeah.
I just kind of pour it in.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what you've been doing, and it's weird. That's why people are saying you're dropping the water into your mouth.
Is that what pelicans do? They drown fish in their mouths first?
He said downing a fish.
Oh. Gulp. Sippy cup. Wow. I feel so exposed.
I feel like I've told you this once before.
You did.
And I was like,
you didn't, and then you didn't watch me closely because it's not your job.
It's not my job to teach you how to drink.
I'm better with a wide mouth. I'm better with a. But then you know what? I can drink the way I want to drink with a wide mouth. You just you can still pour it in.
Yeah, that's not how people drink.
Maybe do you think the problem is the bottles and not me? Maybe the bottles holes are too small. Press F if you drink water like I do in the chat.
You're gonna see.
I'll wait. No.
Press L if Chrissy drinks like a Joe Biden or retard.
Wow. All right, we got Jamie got an F.
1 F. See, I knew there was gonna be someone.
That might even be a sympathy F. It's the bottle's fault. I agree.
F, y'all are lying. Y'all trying to make her feel better. L. See, everyone's L's.
What the hell? How do you guys drink?
Oh, I guess it's a thing. Okay, maybe it's not like 100% drink it normally, but pretty close.
Maybe these are people who feel bad.
No, the L's are saying you drink wrong.
How to drink water. There's not that many videos about how to drink water. It's always
right,
like
because usually you learn when you're an infant.
How to drink more water. 5 reasons you are drinking water the wrong way.
And you've got all 5.
Would walk up to me and just be like,
Let's try
With
this
the Russian
one.
again?
No. I like the idea of like aliens watching YouTube videos for like how to people.
made up of water. So for the proper functioning of the organ, liquid water is essential.
I don't drink the
same
water.
water when consumed in a
You have
wrong
to drink
way,
it.
See, he's got it's sealed and he's sucking it. Oh God, that's you,
pain, joint
Chrissy. That's
pain,
you.
weak digestion, skin problems,
That's literally what you were
hair fall,
doing. Go back to that.
lethargy, heart and kidney problems. The sad
just
part
like
is that
Rupesh here.
adequate water is
Yeah.
essential.
Go
However,
back to
the
that.
same water when consumed in a wrong way
normal.
becomes the reason for
That's
most
normal.
shocking
That's you.
health problems like migraine, joint pain,
Your
weak
knees are going to
digestion,
start hurting.
skin
You won't be able
problems,
to answer
hair
the
fall,
phone when people call
lethargy,
customer service
heart
for a
and
gateway
kidney
computer.
problems. The sad part is that 99% of the people drink
Look,
water
I'm in the
a
majority.
wrong way, due to which they are unintentionally harming their body rather than getting benefits from this miraculous
He looks
drink.
so confused.
So if
Like
you
he's
want to know
confused.
the right way of drinking water, stay tuned.
Oh, he's
Hello
a fit
friends,
tuber.
welcome to FitTuber. Water
Why does
is
he
most
have-
important for our body. Without water, we
He-
can't use the nutrients
He has a lavalier, but it's not being used.
Uh-oh.
Go back.
Right.
Listen. He's got a lavalier here.
to
Like,
FitTuber. Water
not
is
being used.
most important for
you
our
can hear all the
body.
echo?
Without water,
Yeah.
we can't
It's
use
picking
the
up the
nutrients
computer
that come
mic.
from carbs, proteins, and fats. Because water is so
I'm drinking
essential
on the
and
phone.
beneficial, it does
I'm
not
drinking-
mean that
that's-
we can drink
uh-oh.
water
That's
whenever
you.
we want to. In this video, I will
That's
share
you.
with
This
is
you
what the
5
other guy said
reasons
not
that
to
you are
do.
drinking water the wrong way and the ways to fix it.
How do
Watching
you
this
know you're
video
wrong?
till the end, you will have a clear idea as to what, when, and how to drink water so that it works
Can't
for
believe I
you
have to watch
and
this.
not against you. you. Starting with number 5, drinking water before and after.
Oh, I already know
meals.
this.
Gulping a
Don't
glass
drink
of
during
water
meals.
after meals might be the most satisfying thing for you. However, this is the worst thing that you can do to your body. When we eat a meal, our body's temperature
Don't drink
rises for
water.
better digestion. But drinking water just after meals
Cools it
instantly
down.
dilutes the gastric juices,
You
reducing
need
the
your
body's
juices
ability
to digest the food.
This way, the food
I
doesn't
already
get
knew this.
digested
That's why I don't
properly
really
and
drink that
rots
much during
within the
eating.
system. And when food rots within the system, not only your
Yeah,
body
this dude's
fails
right.
to absorb the nutrients from it,
You
but
guys
also
drink a
it
lot of
brings
water during
along
meals.
digestive problems like
I do,
bloating,
yeah.
gas, acidity.
This is
etc.
why you need to
This is
avoid
the reason
drinking
you
the
see
water.
people saying that I eat mostly healthy food,
I am
but I'm
eating an
still not
apple.
able to get the desired results. I'm not able to lose weight
You
even
guys
though
think
I'm
Chrissie's
drinking
been
enough
choking on
water.
water
The
for
reason is
decades,
that you are
thinking
drinking
this is
water
normal?
just
Yeah.
before or after
Choking
meals.
on
One
it.
small hack that I practice is that instead of drinking
Rinse your
water,
mouth?
I rinse my mouth with it. It really helps. Number 4,
Rinse your
gulping
mouth.
down the water. In today's fast-paced life, most people mindlessly
okay.
drink water. It might
Oh, that's you right there.
seem
Freeze frame.
hard
That's
to
how you
believe,
drink.
but in reality,
Like that.
That's you right there.
I've been drinking water wrong this whole time.
the
Keep
way
on-
water
I've been
enters
gulping
your
it
body can
because
make
I am
a huge
fast-paced.
difference. If you drink water too
That is
fast,
also
anyway,
wrong.
your body won't accept
Wait,
it
Chrissy,
and would
does this
flush
video have
most
10
of
million views?
I don't know.
I can't see it.
Whoa, almost 9 million.
That's insane. See, a lot of people have your problem.
Lots
hon.
of people don't know how to drink
exactly the
water.
opposite of what you wanted to happen.
If you pour it
Moreover,
on
our
your head,
stomach
it
is
won't get
acidic
in your
nature.
body.
On the other hand, saliva
is
in our
me.
mouth is
Basic.
alkaline in nature, and its job is to stabilize the acid in
Oh,
stomach. When we gulp, a
that's
large amount of saliva in our
interesting.
mouth is alkaline
The
in
more
nature,
saliva
and
that
its
goes
job
in
is
your
to
stomach, the
stabilize
better
the
it
acid in
is.
stomach. When we gulp
That's
a
the
large
saliva
amount of
helps to
water at
alkalinize your
once,
body.
very less
This guy
saliva
looks
gets
retarded.
mixed with the
Cool.
water,
He's
so
like
the
gulping.
atmosphere inside the
The more
stomach
saliva
remains
goes into your
acidic.
stomach,
This
the
may
better
cause
it is.
acidity, indigestion, bloating, gas, etc.
I
Even
like
gain
this
in weight because
bloating.
stomach fails to absorb the nutrients from the
McNulty's
food
got a
and
good
remove
point.
the unwanted material from the body. Ideally, one should slowly
She
sip
is
the
short.
water. To start with, you can
What
avoid
does height have
bottles
to do
with
with it?
wide mouth, or
See?
even better to use
I need
a
a
glass
wide
or
mouth.
sipper. Number 3, drinking chilled water. Do you, after coming back from office, run to the refrigerator, grabbing
What the hell's in his
bottle of
refrigerator? What is
chilled
that,
water
terrorist
to quench your
juice?
use a glass or sipper? Number 3, drinking
Terrorist
chilled
juice.
water. Do you, after
I
coming
love
back
this
from
dude.
I think
office,
this juice
run
says
Watch him.
praise Allah.
to the refrigerator?
Allah Akbar.
My orange juice told me to take care of all the Americans. Make them go by.
Refrigerator, grabbing a bottle of chilled water to quench your thirst? If yes, then you
Then the
better
look.
stop doing that. Drinking chilled water
Zoolander
can not
look.
only cause a sore throat but also has serious demerits. Firstly, cold water shrinks the blood vessels,
I knew this.
seriously restricting the digestion process. Chilled water also tend to solidify the fats from the food, making it tough for your body
This
to
I knew.
break
I knew
down
that
the
room temperature
unwanted
water is better.
fats. Another major
Cold
side
is
effect
bad.
of drinking cold water is joint pains. Not only this, there are many studies
So it's
proving
good to
today
drink
that chilled water
tea all the
decreases
time.
the heart rate. Ideally, one should drink water at room temperature. Lukewarm water is even better. Although, if at all you want to drink cold water,
I have to
start
drink it
using
cold.
earthen
What do
pots.
I do?
Not only are they natural water cooler, but also balance
You're
the
drinking out
pH
of a
of
clay
water,
pot.
removing the impurities. Number
No
2,
one's gonna do
drinking
that.
too much water.
That's
I
you,
have
Frank.
come across people who forcefully drink water throughout the day, even when they are not thirsty, just because somebody told them that more water means more benefits.
More
Of course,
better.
proper hydration is important, but excess of
Ooh.
anything is bad, and this holds true for water also.
What about
Drinking
those
water
big
in
jugs with
excess
the
makes the
times
salts
the
and
day they're
other
supposed to be drinking the
electrolytes
water?
in our body too diluted. And one of sodium's jobs is to balance the fluid in and around your cells. Drinking too much water causes an imbalance, and the liquid moves from blood to inside your cells, making them swell. And in case of brain cells, that's
But this is
seriously
rare.
bad news. Having yellowish urine and parched lips are some of the signals given by the body
Wow.
that you are
God bless you.
dehydrated. The number one reason that you are drinking water the wrong way is that you are drinking it
While
standing.
standing?
Another side effect of fast-paced
I'm
lives
always
is that
drinking it
today
standing.
people
I'm
drink
always
water
standing,
not
except
just
for now.
standing but walking or even while running. When we drink water in standing
That's me.
position, our kidneys are not able to
pouring it into
filter
my
the
mouth.
water properly. Moreover, in this position, your muscles and nervous system are not relaxed, and it makes difficult
Don't
for
get
your nerves to
GERD.
quickly digest the fluid. This may disrupt the balance of fluids in the body, leading to greater accumulation of fluids in the joints, thus triggering a
Alright.
erythritis. So it is best to
Look
sit
at this.
down
We're learning
and
a
sip
lot.
water slowly.
Sit down,
So these were some of the
drink water
most common
slow.
mistakes that people do
Alright,
while
this video was
drinking
not what I
water.
thought it
Let
was
us
gonna
now
be.
see
It's weird.
when, how much, and in which utensils morning saliva is considered to
that.
be between the meals and not with meals.
Yeah,
Keep a gap
don't
of at
drink
least 1
water
hour
around
after
a
the
meal. I
meals
already knew
and
that.
30 minutes before. Person
I
needs in
drink
a
water
day
the
depends
entire
on many
meal. I don't
factors,
care.
I
physical
know.
activity, and
And that's
foods
not
like
good.
fruits
It's
and
very good.
vegetables. So it
It's not
would
good
be
for
unfair to
digestion.
give one fixed quantity.
Well, this
It is
man
best to
is
see how and drink a
not
He's
a
using
doctor.
drink
ancient
water.
Asian
If you
wisdom.
drink water from a copper vessel, the benefits get
Yes, I
multiplied.
used to have
It
a
is
copper
recommended
vessel,
to
but I
store water
I
in a
packed it
copper
away when
vessel
we
a
were
night
moving.
before. Keep it
Let me
near
guess, he's
you,
also going to tell you to
preferably
buy
on
a
a wooden
salt lamp.
surface, and have this water
Okay.
first thing in the morning. Make
Yeah, I
sure
need
you
to get
drink
another
from the
copper
copper
vessel.
vessel itself and
No, you
not transfer it
Yes, I
into
do.
any other metal
Nonsense.
container.
No,
You
it's
will
not.
be
Look at all
amazed to
this.
see what it does to your body.
Look at all
Water
the
is
benefits of the
life.
copper
It
water.
is panacea for many health problems. All we need to do is drink it the right way.
Drink
That's all
it.
for this video. I hope you
Give
found
it a
it to be
thumbs up.
helpful.
Also,
If yes, then please
please
show
give
me
me
your
a
support by
5-star Uber
giving this
rating.
video a big thumbs up. Would you
Reasons you're eating curd the wrong way? Okay.
Wow. See? Now you see how you drink.
Yeah. How to drink water. This is the last one.
Yeah, let's go.
Ugh, I don't hate these other ads. Does she do it out of a bottle? Wow, this has 1 million views too. Why?
I guess people really don't. It's a lot of aliens out there, or reptilians that are learning how to drink.
Yeah. This is the worst quality video.
Oh, this fucking song.
She did this during the pandemic. I'll teach people how to drink water. You have to relax. Who is this for?
Body snatchers, I'm telling you.
Holy cow. For real. She hasn't even drank
This
it
is
yet.
short.
She's
You
like
could
a
watch
minute
this
in.
whole thing. Oh, she's telling you to make an O shape to make a seal around it, right?
This is you. How do you really not know? This has to be for aliens. There's a whole subdivision of alien how-to videos. And here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Let's see, she's sipping, not dropping.
Yeah, I don't do that. I just like keep my mouth open and pour it in.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling you. We needed to have this conversation.
Ugh.
This is important. Is there like, if there's how to drink, is there how to laugh or how to breathe?
How to laugh. How to laugh like a psycho.
Well, the answer to how to laugh is get Chrissie's album.
Hey! Wow, did you know there's 12 different types of laughs?
No.
How to laugh properly. Wow, weird. Acting tips on how to laugh. How to laugh on cue. Ugh. I don't like the people who do these types of videos. It's like superficial to me. Paralyzed individuals who lose their ability to drink. Okay. Yeah. Sad.
Thanks,
Aw.
Dylan.
Thanks for bringing the room down. Look human, don't suck the water with your chest orifice. Don't pour it into your neck or chest hole. Like imagine you got other holes on your body. You're like thirsty.
It's like if you have the hole underneath your penis, do not put the water in there.
Imagine that's how they drink. They just put their penis in a cup of water and they're like
with their retarded penis. What's it called? Servitude? No, hypospadia.
Yeah. Peroni and hypospadia. Yeah. Oh, dogs barking. I miss them. How to open a door. Finished instructional video from 1979.
Is that real? That looks like it's real. Let's see if we can find it.
It is.
Yes,
oh my
it
God,
is.
This has 6 million views. No.
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong line of work. How? How do you not know? Well, some people don't know how to drink water, so I'm hungry.
Yhteiskunnalla on sinulle asiaa.
It's in Finnish.
Go full screen.
Every third person constantly opens doors and what? Do not be a bad door opener, for there is hardly anything easier than opening a door. The rule of thumb for opening doors is that the door is always opened in the same way. The door is approached calmly.
This is door opening 101.
3 meters before the
This is not
door.
the advanced
Your
class.
steps have to be adjusted so that the left foot stops about 5 You don't want to walk right into the door. Right foot stays behind. The left foot has to be in front. Your weight has to be on your left foot? What the hell? I haven't even been thinking about this.
I've been stepping on the right foot the whole time. I'm a fool.
Do this maneuver, your weight also moves to your left hand, which sort of automatically pushes the handle down. From the emerged opening, you'll slip your right foot in, rotating on it, turning your foot sideways towards the engine. Oh my god.
Just slip in like a thief in the night.
Yeah. Same time grabbing your handle. The door closes. Thus, you've learned to open and close the door that opens away from you. Doors also open towards us. No.
I
think it's more difficult when it opens towards you. The method we learned just now should not be applied to opening any other kind of door, or you'll be left outside.
Stay tuned next week when we learn how to do that.
Do the other door. That's crazy. And this has 6 million views. You know what I've learned is like I'm just trying too hard with my videos. I should just make videos about basic shit.
That's what I've been telling you.
Wow.
Everyone's like, people want to see your mayor in the morning, and you're like, I need to do research. I'm like, not as much as.
Well, I don't want to sound retarded.
You could just go to Chrissy. Just take your camera to a door and practice opening and closing it for 5 minutes. 6 million views are waiting for you.
K-Max prediction. Oh, I did that. Predictions on Oscar ratings. They will be low. Frank is the only dude that can follow adult film stars and not have his woman get upset at him.
We talk about this.
I'm sure there's a lot of guys in the industry too.
We talk about this, and sometimes I feel like I'm following too many, and I'll do like an unfollow spree, and then I'll see, oh, this one is in New York, and I'll follow that one, and then a bunch of extra follows just happen to show up. It keeps happening.
It's called having trust, guys. But it's fun. Sometimes we'll talk about them together. James, do porn stars decline your interviews for fear of backlash on the left? Please talk to Emily Willis. Way smarter than expected. Same with Maddie Springs. Yeah, some have, for sure.
Yeah.
Like Star Factory stopped working with me entirely, I think after January 6th. Tanya Tate's outfit there.
Yes, she did. They blacklisted you.
Even
though it's helping their girls, their clients.
Yeah, I just keep growing and growing. It's like, all right, you're denying them the opportunity to get new fans.
Lacey Lennon had a bit of a meltdown because she kept on getting requested to do your show.
Lacey Lennon, I'm blaming that squarely on Marshall. He fucked that up for me.
Marshall,
he kept pestering her.
No, there were several people pestering her besides Marshall and I. But she also said on her live stream that she wouldn't do it because of your politics.
All right. What a moron. I think once you stop being afraid of like what category you think people are going to put you in, your whole life opens up before you. But when so much of your success is tied to being part of one group, of course you're going to be afraid to break out. Because you think, I'm nothing if not for this identity group. Is Candace Horbox coming back to Simcast? I would love her to. Yeah, I think she's traveling to Texas.
Let me grab a couple of these after that. Oh, okay.
Suck It says, first off, Cecil would never make fun of you like this. I think Frank shouldn't get mouth touches for at least a month. Ooh.
From Cecil? Okay. Let me grab this for you. Did Holly Randall get scared? No, she did Chrissy's podcast.
Yeah, she's great.
Katrina Jade, I've reached out to. I've also reached out to Bridget B. Both of them are very red-pilled, very awake. They'd both be great. But, you know, some of them are maybe disorganized or, you know, it's hard to find the right email address or whatever. Or publicist isn't public.
Yeah. It's amazing how hard it is just to simply get in contact with a person. K-Max says 1 billion Indians drink water like Ramesh here, which is like Chrissie. Chrissie is a majority in the world. Maybe I'm Indian. Maybe it's not that I'm drinking it wrong. Maybe I'm just Indian. Maybe I'm just so anxious to finally get a hold of clean water that I drink it so fast. I kind of just throw it into my throat. Crash Mondo. I actually drink like you do. You don't get backwash if you pour. I know it's weird, but I don't care. Don't unmod me, Frank. Yes, I don't want backwash.
Yeah, for your own drink?
Yes, of course not. Why do you want to like spit your own mouthy bits
I
back
think
in there?
any adult that's drinking the normal way, unlike you and Crash, don't backwash because we don't spit the water back into.
That's what having a
bottle.
small closed mouth can create an opportunity for backwash.
You're sucking and sealing. That's what you're doing when you drink like a human. Lips pressed against the bottle. No, it's not easier. That looks ridiculous.
It's weird because I'm also weirdly unable to take shots. Like I throw them in and then I go, and then I have to just swallow it like kind of slowly. Like it's strange.
I don't have a backwash problem.
That you know of.
It's true.
F6 Blue. Hey, Chrissy, keep up the good work. Keep us laughing. Thank you for the euro. 5 pounds. Wow. I got to reassess my water. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit in this hotel room for the next few hours and practice drinking water. These are really good. 1 net carb per serving. They taste like real Reese's Pieces. Wee. I need like a meal. I'm done with like snacks.
Ragamuffin's right. It's rare to find a girl who actually does a shot, like a shot, and not sipping them.
Is that a girl thing?
Yeah, I think it is. Most girls aren't able to actually throw back shots. I think Ragamuffin's a friend of Carrie Smith.
Yeah. Friend of the show. K-Max, you think Stormy Daniels would appear with you? Yeah, I think she would. Last time I saw her, we were talking about her doing my show. That was at Exotica in, I think, well, they said DC, but it wasn't really in the DC area. I should hit her up for either an interview or like a Simpcast. Hickson, your album was the first album I bought since Adam Sandler's in 1993's They're All Gonna Laugh at You. Wow. Wow, no pressure. They're all gonna laugh at you. He kind of irritates me. I can't do his dumb voice.
He irritates you, but you actually don't mind most of his movies.
I hate that like dumb character he does, like that dumb voice. You can do it.
How does it go?
Like
that's pretty perfect. You should keep doing it.
Adam Sandler.
Spooky.
You sound like Adam Sandler's grandmother.
Let's see if it comes up. Spooky. That's how he sounds. Adam Sandler funniest moments. Ugh, ads.
Jack and Jill is a kid. Oh yeah, you're a kid. Kids sometimes on the.
Do the voice. Do the voice.
It's about that. Now you seem why? Why would you be nervous? Get tense around my folks because I love them so much. I want them to have a good time, and I don't know how to. Anything. I'm not a good host. You know, no. We'll do what you're excited about getting. I know I did. Like I'll go slow, fast, slow, that kind of thing, and if they like that, I'll give the.
We're gonna get dinged for this stuff.
Oh, I want to do the voice. You guys all know what I'm talking about, though. The annoying Adam Sandler voice. I liked Uncut Gems.
Meyer's stories was great.
Mm-hmm. Do the voice.
I can't do it.
You can.
All right, you want to wrap this up?
Yes.
How you feeling? You got a show in a couple. You got a show soon.
I know. It's at 8:00. It's basically 3 now. Yeah, I gotta listen to sets.
Are you gonna make fun of the city of Raleigh itself?
Yes. Yeah. If you guys know anything about Raleigh that's like very make funnable, message me. And maybe I'll go to do the hotel gym. They got some weights down there. I checked it out. But I also need real food. I can't just keep eating beef jerky sticks in my hotel room. So maybe I'll find food.
Somebody said you should do the Adam Sandler voice while trying to drink water.
Mizzy was odd. Frank giving valuable advice on how not to backwash. Tips if sucking and sealing can be also applied to BJs. Take note, ladies.
Yeah, you've got to seal after the BJ. You don't want that getting all. The guy doesn't like when the shoot gets all over his lightsaber.
You call it the shoot?
I don't know. I'm trying to
shoot.
not say anything bad. So you've got to suck and seal.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go get ready.
Oh, you saying Raleigh wrong?
What? Raleigh? How am I saying it? Raleigh.
No.
Raleigh.
Someone's saying Rolly.
Rolly?
I don't think it's Rolly.
Raleigh.
What the hell?
North Carolina. Raleigh.
That was Raleigh.
I say Raleigh, North Carolina. Maybe I'm saying it Raleigh and it's Raleigh.
Oh no. What the hell?
It isn't two words? Of course it's one word. Raleigh.
Rally. He's saying it's Rally.
Rally? Not Rolly? I'm not saying Rolly. Raleigh.
But this person says Rolly.
And
this one's at Raleigh.
Raleigh. I'm saying it right.
You're fucked. You're gonna
Can't
have a hard
drink water.
time.
I can't say Raleigh.
Good evening, Rolly.
They're gonna be like, I'm just trying to convince the audience that I'm an alien because I won't be able to open a door or drink water. Say Raleigh.
Riley.
I'll have to listen to more videos. All right, guys, this was fun. This went all over the place. I need to definitely get more coffee. I need to definitely try to get food. Oh, I'm the only person saying it right. Check out the album if you haven't already. Go to Amazon or iTunes and buy Live from January 6th. More people are telling me it's funny than that it sucks. Like way more. So that's a good indication of goodness. Yeah, I need to get some like air. I haven't left the room yet today. But guys, yeah, check it out. If you're in Raleigh, North Carolina tonight, come out to Good Nights, 8:00 show. I think they're moving the club. So this is going to be like the last week of shows in this particular location. And then I'm going to be in Savannah, Georgia on Saturday the 19th at the Wormhole. That's going to be a fun hang. I feel like all these shows are going to be like a good opportunity to like meet like-minded people. Not to sound like I'm fucking all that important, but I just feel like there's going to be a lot of like friends meeting up. So Savannah on Saturday. Then on Sunday, I'm going to be at fucking Tampa, Florida at Side Splitters at the Grove, the Wellesley Chapel location. Check it out. Those tickets are flying. All the tickets are flying. Get them now. I'll see you guys soon.
Tampa's selling really well. I think you're up to like 70 or so.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's fun.
Oh, you got another super chat snuck in.
Max Steele. As should be Amouranth. As Amouranth would be hot. That's a great idea. All right. I'm going to hit him up. Let's see if he can do a thing. I messaged him already. Okay, cool, guys. Thank you for watching. This was fun. Thank you, Frank. It was fun to talk to you.
No problem. I'll see you in a few days.
Okay, baby. Oh, bye, guys. Bye.